Hey, you are now listening or watching the Halos in the Infield podcast, sponsored in part by Noble L Works over on 1621 South Sinclair, where you can get discounts by just mentioning HITI, Halos in the Infield, drink discounts on us, baby. And also by 714 Tickets, 714 Tickets. The price you see is the price you get, and you also get 10% additionally off in the Apply Now code once you order your tickets just by mentioning HITI, Halos in the Infield. Now enjoy the show.
Welcome, everybody, once again, here to the Halos in the Infield live stream between the Angels and the Mariners on a Friday night. The game is on Apple TV, which means you want to be here with us tonight. Dominic Lorenz from Catella Chronicles and Todd Fox from Halos in the Infield. We had started talking, and not to give too much away, we forgot to hit the go live button.
I forgot to hit it.
We're both in this together, so we forgot to hit the go live button. Now see that sign? We are officially on air.
Yes.
Here on the Halos in the Infield YouTube channel. Todd, how's it going? Happy Friday to you.
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Can't complain. The Angels are better on the road than they are at home.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully that gives us something to work with for tonight.
Yes.
And it's the first time seeing the Seattle Mariners.
Yeah, this late into the season is pretty crazy. And right now they're showing the refuse to lose right now and how they beat the Angels. I hated that, and I hate seeing these memories. These memories suck, so fuck Apple TV right off the bat. We don't have the scoreboard up. That's a little bit on me, so I apologize. But let's get into the starting lineups while they're putting some BS on the what do you call it, the scoreboard right here.
Absolutely. So for the Angels tonight, it's going to be Luis Rengifo leading things off. It was originally Nolan Shonwell out with left thumb soreness, so he is done for the night without even beginning his night. Mickey Moniak in the 2-hole in center, Taylor Ward in left, Willie Calhoun at first, Kevin Pillar, MVP potentially of this team out in right field, Logan O'Hoppe catching, Matt Theis the DH, Zach Neto at short, and Luis Guillermo at third with Jose Soriano on the bump tonight for the Halos.
And we'll talk about him in a minute, but let's get into the starting pitcher. You want to say anything about the Mariners starting pitcher for tonight?
Brian Wu. We saw him.
Woo!
Woohoo! He pitched a couple of games against the Angels last year and really kept the Angels off balance. So he's done exceptionally well this year with an ERA below 2. Typically when the Angels face a pitcher that has a very bloated ERA, 6, 7, it's not a good day. They do better against the low ERA pitcher. So maybe tonight is the night where the Angels, even without Nolan Shonwell and without the supporting cast, is the night maybe the Angels hit the ball pretty well.
I'm hoping so, because the Mariners come in here with a really good rotation that is pitched really out of their mind. And also they have a really good bullpen. So the Angels have their work cut out for them as they start tonight. 9 games out of first place, 21-35. Looking up at the Seattle Mariners. So if they were to sweep, bro, and I know that's the hugest
that is the hugest honk of your life.
Oh yeah, honk big time. But if they were, though, they'd be at 6 games right now. So again, we apologize. We don't have the scoreboard up here. We couldn't get producer to the stars to get it. So you're gonna have to live the game through us or watch it, because we're watching it live right now on Apple TV. What about Wu's record? You want to shout him out?
Woo! 2-0 with a 1.66 ERA in 4 appearances this year. A good walk to strikeout ratio if you're a fan of the Mariners. Again, the Mariners come in 31-27, lost their last previous game. So coming in on a losing note, well, the Angels, we're losing 2. We lost 2 out of 3 to the New York Yankees. Probably should have won 2 of 3 in that sense. Maybe even swept. You never know what the case would have been. The last game, maybe so, not so great. But either way, we got baseball on a Friday night. Thanks for tuning along with us here on the Halos in the Infield YouTube channel. Luis Rengifo, the 336 hitter, is set to lead things off against the Mariners in the Pacific Northwest, first time at T-Mobile Park this season.
And my boy, are you digging those Mariner jerseys or no?
It is their, I believe this is their City Connects.
They are.
Okay, it's the dark, or not dark blue, I would say navy blue, which is unusual with the Mariner teal blue, with the word Seattle in gold, and I think the trident is there somewhere in those jerseys. I think it might be on the right sleeve. So first pitch is a strike. Next one from Wu is skied high on the left side. J.P. Crawford coming over, but it's the left fielder who's going to make the grab for out number 1, and that is Rayleigh. So we're already 2 pitches in the ballgame, and the Angels aren't already seeing pitches. Good for them.
Yeah.
This is per usual Angels baseball already here.
Too aggressive, it looks like. But here's a guy who needs a hit, Mickey Moniak, 21 for 120. Man, is he terrible. And by the way, I am still more professional than any Angels broadcaster, even though I'm eating a sandwich right now. Just got to throw that out there.
I know. We got the food. We're ready to go. Who cares? Who cares if this is professional or not? As long as the Angels win and we have a good time doing it. And I think maybe the good time would happen before the Angels win. At this point, what do we got so far? What is our thoughts on the Blue Jays City Connects? I did see that when I pulled up to your place here. They're just very basic. It's the Toronto City landscape in the background. So the city landscape is cool. I think the color scheme of the jerseys isn't great. I do believe the Angels still have one of the best City Connects with the beach logo and everything else.
I will say that I'm digging the Motor City one. Detroit.
Oh, Detroit Motor City.
Because they incorporated the Lions colors. I think it's a fresh look. Oh.
As Moniak pops up, Cal Raleigh is going to watch it go into the third row at T-Mobile Park. So we're alive. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 1 out, top of the first. We are underway in the first meeting between the Angels, and the Mariners this season. Angels, however, 4-2 against the AL West this year, taking 2 of 3 from Texas and 2 of 3 from Houston in the previous road trip. So the opportunities are real for the Angels where they could find some way. Ooh, and we're starting off hot on a Friday. Maybe this will give Moniak some life.
Nah.
Oh, well, maybe. He takes the ball. Good eye.
He was 0-2 right off the bat, bro. 0-2 right off the freaking
How
bat.
dare you speak in that tone? This is too early.
Right? I don't know, man. I just wish this guy was better. He's just been very bad.
There we go. Let's see if his batting average can snap into position. Ooh, he got a hold of that one, but it's going to go into right field, coming on over, and quickly 2 up and 2 down for the Halos.
Look, I will say this, though. I am digging those black pants. That's a pretty good look. I mean, theirs isn't the greatest look as far as I would like to see more Triton. Maybe like not the Kingdom. I was going to say Kingdom, but the Space Needle.
Yeah.
But those are some dope jerseys. I got to admit that. Those are nice.
Black pants making all the players look a little more slimming.
Mm-hmm.
As Todd's wearing the nice. Well, we're both wearing black tonight. I just thought about that. Got the Heaty, the retro. I don't want to say retro, but last year's Heaty.
Last year's Heaty, yeah.
So bringing the flair here as Taylor Ward steps to the plate. Taylor Ward has been one of the few consistent hitters. He has hit a little bit of a down drop over the last couple of weeks, but still batting .271, 11 dingers, and 34 runs batted in.
Exactly. By the way, what's up, everybody? Saying hi on a Friday night as Taylor Ward looks at one right down the freaking middle. That's a batting practice fastball.
That was BP. As you know, who else? Dan Rios in the house, James Malou in the house, Marty in the house,
OC Raider.
There you go. Fernando in the house as well. Gotta love it. Everybody joining in on a Friday. 0-2.
Oh,
and
course.
Taylor Ward, good morning, good afternoon, and
Good
adios in the first inning as the Angels go down 1-2-3.
Real quick, shout out to OC. I don't know if you caught the other post game, my man, but Dominique, OC Raider caught the venerable Artie Moreno.
Oh,
in
really?
the parking lot, along with what's his name, Carpino, and he said, "Sell the fucking team." I mean, he called him out, dude. So
did security have to come into play?
No, but they basically cussed him out. So I thought.
Wait, Artie Moreno cussed him out?
No, Carpino did. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm like, Artie spoke?
No, Moreno just looked at him and did it like what's going on here? But I got to give him a shout out because
my goodness,
he said something that we as Angel fans all would love to say.
Wow.
So kudos to you, OC.
Kudos, absolutely. We gotta love to have the balls. Somebody's got to have balls in this organization. If it's got to be us, the fans, then so be it. We'll take on that gig, no doubt about it. But good for OC for stepping up and telling Artie where to go and where to just shove it.
Yeah.
As the Italians would say, here, there we go.
You're the one to say it, my man.
I'm the one to say it. Let's go. The resident Italian in the house.
By the way, balls, and here we go again by James Malou.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
The strikeouts. And then Fernando says, what is it called? He says, tune in next week for Locked On Livecast Angels game. No original backbone in those guys at all. You can pause the Heaty stream for a bit so it matches up with the stream.
With the Apple TV
I
stream.
don't know if we could do that, dude.
That might be above our pay grade today.
Yeah, I think so.
That might be about. Are we ahead? Well, tell us this if you're in the comments. Are we ahead of the game or are we behind the game?
Yeah.
Let us know which one's which, because then we can figure it out, because we have the game on ESPN to see pitch tracking and pitch location as well. But JP Crawford to lead things off for the Mariners. It's still on commercial, but Crawford, Rojas, Rodriguez, Raleigh, Canzone, France, Haniger, Raley, and Moore, your starting 9 for the Mariners in the old Safeco Field, now T-Mobile Park.
Yeah, it's look, if you guys have never been up to Seattle,
I have not.
Seattle is a beautiful place.
Yeah.
I love it. It's not because of my bias, because of Seahawks. I lived up there briefly, and I loved it. So here's Soriano on the first pitch.
A little outside, but 98. Now, so I was at the game last Saturday for Country Weekend when they lost 4-3 to the Ohioans, and Soriano did well enough in that game to not only get the no decision as Crawford sends that one deep, wall track, Kevin Pillar will one-hop it.
I think Pillar lost it, dude.
It's that Pacific sunshine.
Yeah, you exactly have the glare from just behind home plate.
Yep.
And I think he lost it in that sun. He should have made that
because
catch.
We've seen Pillar before go up to the wall and rob home runs, bang his body against the wall.
Oh yeah.
And that one hop the wall. So that's an opportunity for the Angels.
Well, watch him duck his head right here at the last second. Yep.
Yeah, I think he either lost it or maybe didn't know where the wall was enough.
That could be too.
I think maybe he thought the wall was where the track was and thinking, oh, it's going to go over the wall. Let me duck in case if it ricochets back. But
correct.
typical Angels, and that one's driven into left field coming on
and
over.
Lazy.
Ward's going to let it one hop, and now there's runners on the corners. He goes to the cutoff, and already this is a thing with Taylor Ward out in left field. And I've noticed this over the last couple of years with the Angels. Outfielders do not like to slide. Ever since Cole Calhoun went to the wayside, the Angels outfield with the every once in a while Mike Trout would do it, to get that highlight play. Taylor Ward and whoever's playing right field at that time does not like to slide, and that's a perfect opportunity where a ball is not hit, high exit velo off the bat. There, you could have the opportunity to dive. If you miss it, it's not going to get past you. Yes, a run would have scored, but maybe a little more effort in that case.
And here's the worst part. We got a guy who's on the ascension right now with Rodriguez. And I was going to yell, kick, and scream right now if that runner came around third to score, because he looked like noodle arm all the way right there, dude. So,
and this is a Seattle Mariners team that fired their hitting coach today.
Oh, really?
They relieved their hitting coach, I forget his name, of his duties this afternoon. So they're pretty much running with the backup hitting coach today. And already 2 hits on the first 2 batters of the game. How apropos.
Yeah, how that works, I have no idea. But you're in first place and you fire your hitting coach. We're in last and we don't even talk about it.
We don't talk about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The room is burning. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Marcus Thames, greatest ever.
Oh, my gosh.
Yep.
3-0 to Julio Rodriguez. So
this is turning into a magnificent start. I can already feel it.
And the 3-0 runner does not go in.
Oh, dude!
A gorgeous ball on the corner at 98 and no call from the home plate umpire. Let's see. Do we have who's umpiring on this?
Yeah, it should be towards the bottom.
Towards the bottom. So let's start calling out these people. You got Clint Vondrack behind home plate, Mark Wegner at first, Bruce Dreckman at second, and Jeremy Rehak.
Never heard
third.
of any of them.
What's up with the Dykeman, all the Ks? Vondrack, Radrak, Drackman. Oh my God, we went straight to like Germany for this stuff, like hard Ks.
No kidding.
Oh,
so Kyle Rowley's up right now. Oh man.
And Barry Enright's already out to talk to Jose Soriano. Angels in the road grace tonight. Mariners in their City Connect dark blues with the black pants, if you are wondering. As I'm going to now take a bite of my Jersey Mike sandwich.
Well, there you go. Let's see. Dan is saying he might be at the game Wednesday. I'll let you guys know tomorrow what game we're going to do the live broadcast for Mezzos, because I am going to be there for one of those Padre games. I'll let you know.
I'll be at the Tuesday Padre game.
Yes.
Getting my free blanket.
There you go.
Because if I'm going to take anything from Artie, it's free stuff.
Oh, it says we're ahead 30 to 40 seconds.
Oh, wow.
I thought we were behind.
Wow, we're better than, always better than Apple TV. Look at us.
Oh, here's OC sent the link for this for streams. Oh, the streams east. I don't know. I think we won't get bounced on the internet right here, so we're gonna stick with this. So I apologize. Besides, I don't know how
This
to
is the problem when you have Apple TV as your main sponsor with MLB.
Fernando says Hicks would have caught that ball, unlike Pilar. Anyway, let's hear from Jack the Box.
Or where's Whopper? Where's there's got to be a Whopper commercial or the OC Navigator commercial after this, especially.
Let's take a ride with Kia.
Yep. Oh my God. Well, Cal Raleigh, the batter, he's Soriano ahead of the count 0-2. Maybe get a strikeout, double play. That one's outside 1-2.
That's okay. Yeah, and I was an outfielder. That would have been a tough play in the what is it called? In right field in the glare. But you gotta shield the hell out of the sun with your glove or wear the shade. So
1-2, missing outside, and the one and only James
checks in.
Brant Brown was their hitting coach. Brant Brown was fired this afternoon from the Mariners. And again, already 3 batters in, 2 hits and a walk.
Boo Boo says he's not getting any sound. Everyone else is getting it. So it might be something on your side. So
2-2, Skyball the left. Taylor Ward's going to have to go back.
That's going to
warning track, make the grab. Everybody's going to tag 1-0 Mariners here in the first.
Did the runner make it to third? That's what I want to know.
Well, Apple TV doesn't have no. First and second.
Wow,
okay.
I would have challenged that. I would have ran my ass off because I would have been like noodle arm.
Well, I will say Taylor Ward, with as far as that ball went, as we get the replay here on Apple TV, he did set up a good body positioning to get a better throw on that. He kind of went back, comes in, and then look at this 1-2 prep step and slung it.
Yeah,
he slung it pretty well. I'll give him some credit on that one.
Oh, here's one. PS3 says, let's talk about something we never talk about. Oh, hoppy framing is terrible.
Oh, something to look at tonight.
Yeah.
We'll keep an eye on that tonight.
We shall. That's interesting. I really don't pick up on that too much because of, how good he usually is.
I will say on that ball 4, which should have been a strike in a moment, his frame was pretty good. Yeah. At least on that pitch. Now, the rest of them, I'll take a look. Well, that one was fouled off, so I can't look at that one. But it's 1-1 to Dominic Canzone.
Is it me or we are seeing a lot of pitches too much in the zone so far? Because
yeah, I would say it's been 14 total pitches. I would say at least 10 of them have been in the legit, maybe borderline zone, if not everywhere else.
Yeah.
In that case, as that one is slapped into center field. But
no, they got
it. Moniak's going to get it. Are they going to tag now? And that will be a
2 out first and third. Wow, they didn't run?
No, they're not running on Moniak now. All right. Well, Angels defense picking up, doing the basic techniques correctly.
How are the Mariners scoring less than the Angels? That doesn't make any sense. But look at that.
Welcome to Angels baseball. Numbers don't lie.
Look, runs via home run. Hey, you got to hit the long ball.
Well, Mariners, in their last 19 games, when they don't hit a home run, they lose 13 of them. So don't give up the home run, and you have a much bigger chance. As Ty France drives this one into right. Did I jinx it? Yeah. Oh! Pilar almost robbed it, but it pops in and out of his glove. A run scores, 2 runs score, and it's 3-0.
4-0. Oh, no, it's 3.
Oh, Pilar. Now again, Pilar primarily plays center.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued why Pilar's not in center and Moniak's not in right tonight.
Because someone believes that Moniak's better in center.
Oh. Now, did his hand when he tried catching the ball bang against the top of the wall?
I think that's what happened.
The crappy camera work from Apple TV is just showing Ty France run. As he jumps.
Yep.
It just hit the wall first. And then it hit the wall, went into the glove, and slid out of Kevin Pilar's glove.
That is some bad luck.
Here we go. Instant replay here. It's going to go kind of off his glove's on the wall. It goes in the glove and slides right out.
That's Angel luck this year.
3-0. And the runner is... Ty France made it to second, so 1 ball, 1 strike. 3-0 Mariners. Okay, now if I conjured that home run for Seattle, I would have left.
Yeah.
We would have been gone already. But hey, Seattle has not homered, so that means they could still lose 13 out of 19 and maybe 14 out of 20 today. That one's on the corner. Good frame job.
Very good pitch.
100 mile an hour. Soriano's pissed.
Man,
pissed off.
that is tough right there. I changed my earbuds and you're coming in loud and clear. Okay,
There we
cool.
go.
Cool. Thank you, Boo Boo. Let's see. Also, James Cano says, did we ever get a Ward bobblehead on Ward giveaways? No, we didn't.
No.
Get
Check
him?
swing. Did
Got
he go?
him. Got him.
And got
Yeah.
him. Inning over. So the Angels give up 3 in the frame, 1 on a sac fly and 2 on a
Lucky play, dude.
lucky bounce off the wall and in the glove. It goes down as a hit at the end of the day, not an error to Kevin Pillar. So 3 runs, 3 hits for the Mariners, and the Angels trail by a trio of runs.
That's tough right there because the Angels, I don't know. Well, here's a hot take by James. James says, Theis has a better arm than Ohapi. I think he's so good behind the plate.
He's
But-
DHing tonight.
But he can't hit the home run. So, man, we need to get some runs going tonight, and because the season started tonight before the game
We got a
started.
lot of baseball left to be played, and the season starts tonight.
I said that.
Mhm.
I said that in our chat. I
Yeah.
said the season starts tonight. Why not? But of course, the Angels. Oh, it started all right, but the Angels haven't started their game yet.
Yeah, and right now Marty says Pilar is the new Adele. DFA his ass.
Oh my God! Let's not go.
What?
Calm down now. Come on.
And then he's like, Moniac is slightly better than Squid. Oh, wow.
This is one thing that I find fascinating about Angels fans this year. And it's nothing against the people that are in the comment section, but I've seen this with a lot of people.
Mhm.
The bipolarness.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The bipolarness this year, and I get it. We're struggling. There's a lot of issues going on right now. So we always want to point to one thing that's going against us. But I'm reading comment sections from other how do I put this? Other podcasters and in the comment section, maybe not them specifically, but in the comment section of how Ron Washington is no better, if not worse than Nevin.
Yeah.
Can we pump the brakes on that a little
Got to
bit?
give him a little more time.
You know, come on. He came in, and I'm not saying he was given the keys to a brand new Ferrari,
Mhm.
but he was given at least to a Chevy Camaro, a nice, sexy looking car. Maybe it's not the best on the market, but when you have Trout, Rendon when healthy, Shawnuel, all these guys when healthy, you could be winning more games. But a lineup that has Moniac batting 174, Willie Calhoun, who has struggled, Matt Theis, who is batting at the Mendoza line, and you're getting guys like Luis Guillerme to
Yeah.
come in. This is not the Ferrari or at least the Camaro that Ron Washington signed up for.
No, he's getting a Ford Focus right now. That's what he's getting. Also, Dre Money says you need to take a shirt, or you need to make a shirt of the Cal Dong Award.
Yes. Well, Cal Dong's up right now.
I might have to do that. Yeah. Speaking of the devil,
Speaking of the devil, here comes Willie Calhoun.
Alex says Joe Adele carries his team. I don't know.
Not with his batting average.
His
right
average
now.
is 210 right now, so I don't know about that.
Maybe in the month of April he did.
And Dan, our stadium is actually Seattle Stadium is bigger than ours.
Yeah.
Field wise and size wise.
10-1. That the hit by Ty France that went for that double probably is a home run at the Big A.
Oh yeah,
It goes over the short porch and right.
Mm-hmm.
So Willie Calhoun's going to start to try to rally here as Wu, who has an ERA at 1.66, as that one is a ball.
And by the way, they've actually brought the fences in
Mhm.
recent years in Seattle because they were complaining they weren't hitting enough home runs.
Just like Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
No, let's push the wall back in Baltimore. How about them apples?
I know, dude.
Willie
were-
Calhoun.
They're like too many home runs. Up,
Another pop up.
He got donged on that one.
Oh, collide. No,
No.
left fielder's got it. Dang
Yeah,
it.
that's one quick out.
Wu has 14 pitches in an inning and a third, where Soriano had that in 4 batters. Insane. What we got?
James says Trent Rush says, "Hey, we need these guys to get hot and get healthy, and we're back in the playoff race." That's what they do, bro.
I'm trying to think of a perfect joke to combat that, but it speaks for itself.
Oh, it does.
As
Oh,
Pilar gets one. No,
Nope.
that was
Got
a
it.
horrible angle, by the way. As Rodriguez makes a catch in center, 2 out.
They angled it right so that you thought the fly ball was
They're
gone.
trying to give Angel fans hope. This is awful hope.
I think it was last year was the only Apple TV game that we won, right? Against Seattle.
And the Yankee game.
We won the Yankee one too? Wow.
That was on Valley Sports West, though.
Oh, that's right. It wasn't Apple. So they only have one Apple win.
Yeah, one Apple win.
They're like 1-6 or something. It's
stupid. Oh, it's awful. And that's a ball. But,
okay.
All right, here we go.
I'm telling you, you can't win with the umpires this year if you're an Angel.
Trust me, I've seen it at the high school level, and it is bad. It is horrible.
Look, they're giving Logan O'Hoppe a 19% chance of getting a hit. That's sad, bro.
And he is the best hitter who's been one of the best hitters on this team over the last couple of weeks, even though he's only batting .259.
Even when he gets out, he's making contact, you know, which is all you want from a hitter right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, you can hear me smacking with a candy. What the hell?
Oh, my God, no! The ball is this far outside on the outside corner, and it's a strike. Oh, bless America. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Dude, I'm getting so pissed off already. We're only in the second
inning. So that's strike 3, technically, against the home plate umpire.
If you're Woo right here, why wouldn't you just stick on that corner now against the righty?
There is absolutely no reason why, if you're not Brian Woo, to not just go outside to every batter because you're getting the call no matter what.
But if you're Soriano, I don't understand it.
Soriano's was in the zone
like 3 times.
These two have been out. Okay, 95 down the middle.
Now, see, that was a 4-seamer that started in the outside, and that's why I think O'Hoppe's trying to be defensive right there because it looked like it was going to be on that corner again.
And I'm not one of these people that are going to say, "Oh, the umpires are the reason why we lost." No, we're down 3-0, but let's not kick our shorts a little bit deeper in this game. Only in the second, as the 2-2 to O'Hoppe, that probably would have been called a strike if he didn't foul it.
That would have been a strike.
Yep.
Now let's go back to the home run. Hey.
Ooh, Oppo. You mean the game the Angels should have won?
Yeah.
I mean, wait a second.
That still pisses me off, though. I can't stand
I liked yesterday's or Wednesday's home run the best.
Yeah, but what I don't like is I don't like
yesterday's.
The scoreboard. The scoreboard is the home run now. I think.
Oh, you want it to get into the stands?
I get in the stands like always.
Trust me. Honestly, I think the Angels did that back when they had Josh Hamilton.
Yeah,
that was a pure Josh Hamilton move to get more home runs out of the lefty lineup.
Dan said Willie was swinging the wrong bat, so
no, he's gonna have to grease it up.
Dimitra wants a dong shirt. I'm gonna have to come up with a dong shirt.
Here we go.
The 2-2.
Come on, O'Hoppe.
And that's a good rip.
Good.
This reminds me of the at bat he had the 9th inning versus I believe it was a closer for Ohio when he got a hit, to lead off the inning where you thought the Angels were going to get a rally going, but he had like a 9-pitch at bat against Clase and was fouling off some really good pitches. So he's got some good stuff, but
the 9th pitch right here of this at bat. Don't do it.
Okay.
This one was on the corner, on the lower portion outside, and does not get called.
Okay, legit, that's a strike.
And that's a good frame job by Raleigh.
Very good.
And Cal Raleigh, I saw him play in the minors of the Cal League.
Okay.
He is a very good defensive catcher, exceptional.
I
know Hoppe strikes out.
He got fooled with a rising fastball, dude. Damn it.
This Woo guy is Woo can woo it up.
3-0 start already. So let's see the moving strike zone right there. Dan says
it could be a long night. I'm just putting it out there.
Boo Boo's like, let's prove them wrong tonight. Seattle has a wide strike zone. They sure do. Marty's checking in with where's Walsh? He should be out there arguing for our boys. Can't do that. Dan is saying we lost because of the umpire yesterday. Also, O'Hoppe is definitely battling, which he was. Dre says, dong shirt coming soon. I knew everyone was going to want one.
Exactly. The golden dong.
And you know what we should do? Since it goes ding dong and it zooms in on his face, we should have the dong in normal size on the front and then his zoomed in face on the back.
Ding dong, turn around. Look at me.
Exactly.
I like that.
With Artie's face, though, by his dong, is perfect.
And then to add insult to injury, here comes a Shohei Ohtani home run for New Balance on Apple TV.
By the way, he can't talk English. Did you hear him the other day when he's telling the security guards when there's a cute little kid in the first row, open the door for me. Can you open the gate, please? Sounded clear as day, motherfucker. I hate that.
Let me, since we're on that topic, let me get to this for a second. I'm taking a moment.
Mm-hmm.
We all talked about when we did the live stream last time against Cincinnati,
Uh-huh.
right when the scandal was coming out and a bunch of other different things. And I said, and I was on the mountain of this, I don't think he betted,
Mm-hmm.
but don't tell me the guy, Ipe, who's been living with you for 6 straight years,
Mm-hmm.
you go everywhere together, you don't know what he's doing. A. B, now that we have more info, your best friend in the whole wide world, David Fletcher, is now being investigated. You spend as much time off the field with him as you did on the field, and you're still going to claim that you knew nothing about it and you lost sleep over it?
That's the Dodgers lawyers right there, because you know damn well he knew about
That
it.
is rich people problems.
Exactly.
$16 million, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Come on.
Yep. But I'm not going to say that he gambled. I'm off that wagon.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say, don't bullshit me that he didn't know English, and don't bullshit me that he didn't know. Okay. And it's already been proven that he's not going to be found guilty for knowing.
Yeah.
So just admit that you knew that your boy had a really bad gambling problem.
Yeah.
You know?
I like, honestly,
stick to your guns. If you don't want to say, hey, I lent him the money, just stick to your guns and say, hey, you know what? I didn't lend him the money. He stole from me. Okay, but you knew about it.
yeah. Like, I will say this. I will not lose on this element, not the player, but just the person. I will not lose respect for Ohtani if he said that. Like, okay, you cop to it. You didn't do anything negative. These people, Fletcher potentially and Ipe, were completely in the wrong. Fine. I can take that. If you knew something about it and you were afraid to say something, okay, we all have mistakes in our life or situations where we sort of spoke up and we didn't. But come on. Like, come on. You're making yourself look worse. But the more the Dodgers win, the more it becomes less and less.
Everyone forgets about it. Yep.
But God, if it was Mike Trout, oh my God, we never hear the end of it.
Absolutely. Grillmaster says, I said it earlier, Von Drake is not that good. Von Drake, I think that's the umpire?
Von Drake,
Yeah.
Von Drake, Von
Dam.
Von Dam, don't know the strike zone, whatever.
Yeah.
Grounded over to second, picking up his Renhefo. Oh, come on! We dealt with this last time against Cincinnati with Renhefo at second. A routine ground ball to second, and he can't make the grab.
You know, I like him way better at third.
Yeah.
I really do.
He's playing back. It's a slow roller. He charges up. There's absolutely no reason why. And Soriano's looking at him like, you dumb.
Wow.
mother.
So I thought it was him closing the glove too early. He actually he misjudged the hop. And that's a slow runner.
How many times has Soriano been the victim of Renhefo's poor defense? A lot.
It's cost
That
him at least
that entire Cincinnati game when we called it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Does Calhoun have by the way, I saw a neck tattoo briefly. It looked like a golden dong. Like it looked something shiny on his neck. So I don't know.
someone find a shirtless picture of Willie Calhoun on Google. Google images. Okay, that was a strike earlier for Woo.
Yeah.
And we're getting into Von Drake's zone.
Yep. Let's see. Ipe has the over on the Angels 10 strikeouts tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It's going to be one of those nights. I'm telling you, people. It's going to be one of those nights. Ooh, fool them.
Pitch.
Fool them.
Bro,
Soriano's got the stuff.
He got Noble swinging out of his shoes right there. By the way, speaking of Noble, go to Noble Brewery and get your 10% off just by mentioning us, Halos in the Infield, and you get your 10% off of pints and other things right there. Treat the friends and family out there. Well, not the family, unless they could drink. But
the 21 and over family.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. And don't forget 714 tickets, 714 tickets, another 10% off of your purchase and 5% back on a future purchase.
Yeah. As Apple TV continues to insult with injury with the literal Angels injury list, as that one's popped up on the right side. Oh, God, Pilar and Renhefo. Oh, God, oh, God. Pilar makes
There
the
you
grab.
go.
Thank God. Speaking of which, we haven't said this on air in a while.
What's that?
Let's talk about Miguel Sano.
Let's do it.
Miguel Sano rehabbing in Arizona along with Michael Stefanik, who's now back at AAA. Sano probably should be back right now in this lineup.
Yeah.
But he decided to leave a heating pad on his knee overnight and burn his knee.
Yeah.
Is that not the most Angel thing ever? I remember Justin Upton missed a couple games with...
He hurt his toe.
He hurt his toe, and then remember he was washing a wine glass and he cut his hand.
Yeah.
So we've had those two.
I think someone fell down the stairs, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe James knows this. Early 2000s.
Yeah, the Angels have had some freak injuries.
Yes, they have.
Along with freak tragedies in this organization. So again, we're going to circle back. Is it because we're on Native American burial ground in Tempe Diablo?
Yes. My people are doing a rain dance as we speak on the Angels. There's huge storm clouds over Artie right now.
Oh my gosh. As JP back to the top of the order, 3-0 Mariners, bottom of the second. I know we're about 30 to 40 seconds ahead, but
they've already flipped the order in the second inning. That sucks.
And really, Soriano hasn't done anything crazy.
By the way, if you've ever been to a stadium like I have over there in Seattle or Arizona, or maybe Milwaukee like Fernando has, to see a roof close is totally awesome. It takes about 30 minutes for that one to close up there at T-Mobile, but to see it close in real life in real time is amazing. It's pretty dope because you don't realize it until you're sitting there and looking up on how big and what kind of massive gears have to move for that thing to
come
close.
shut. Yeah. As stealing second base, I think that's is that Rayleigh? Yeah, I think that's Rayleigh. Yeah, he stole swing and miss. So Rayleigh on at second. Oh,
Hoppy never had a chance.
No, he bought. Even if he bought, regardless of the bobble, he's stealing that base.
That's a good jump.
I think Rayleigh, a former Dodger prospect, sent on over to Cleveland. I mean, not Cleveland, to Seattle. As Crawford into left, Taylor Ward going back. Defensively sound, makes the grab. Noodle Arm makes a good throw into the cutoff man. 2 good throws from Noodle Arm. I like it.
I'm firing the hitting coach again because why are you not running on Noodle Arm? Come on, man. That is a weak-ass throw.
I will say, the beginning portions of this game reminds me of last Saturday for Soriano. Yes, he gave up a 2-run home run to Jose Ramirez, but a lot of that inning wasn't horribly his fault. I mean, the first inning, a couple fly balls that probably should have been caught, and then 2 sacrifice flies, and then the damn wall out in right field. Come on.
By the way, we have Wayne and Don Terrell on the call, but we have the subtitles pulled up, and Wayne was just like, "Hey, Mike Trout's on the way back. He's working out right now." God, shut the fuck up and call the game.
Popped up again.
There you go.
God, Neto, Ward, someone call it.
Let Ward get it.
Ward makes it. All right. So for the first time today, the Angels throw up a 0 in an inning. All right, we're alive.
Kevin's like, "What's for dinner, guys?" Well, Papa Lorenz, your boy, I thanked him very much. He got us some what is it, Mike's?
Jersey Mike's.
So hell yeah. Thank you.
We got to eat if we're gonna have to eat our feelings.
Yeah.
This is what it's about. We got the candy, we got the drinks, we got the sandwiches. We got to eat our feelings in some way, shape, or form. Good God Almighty.
James Cano says Calhoun got his dong stuck in the elevator. Also, let's get to a couple of these real quick. Dre says, instead of a giant foam hand figures, we need a giant golden dong.
Swing your dong, baby.
Rally dongs.
Oh, my God.
Todd I am not promoting underage drinking. I'm just saying. Oh, Mo Vaughn, he fell down the stairs at the stadium.
Mo Vaughn, that's who it was.
Yeah. Let's see. Also, hey guys, you make a double beard, a t-shirt, Dominique and Todd character style, yelling at Artie. Yep, I'd like that.
We can do that.
Imagine if Johnny Holmes was in the lineup leading off. We would have a couple of power dongs with him and Willie. Also, everyone has to put up more pressure on the organization via calls or in public for change of ownership. That is true.
That is true, but you know what would happen at AM 830. As soon as one call, they know the floodgates would open and they'd shut it down so fast.
Yeah, there would be none.
Yeah.
See, how would you like to watch a game from the pool in right field over at Chase Field? I would dig that.
I dig it, but I don't know if I trust other people that I don't know in a pool. God knows how often that pool is cleaned.
Exactly. Thank you, Boo Boo, by the way, for listening to us and watching the game at the same time.
Thank you.
OG's Pizzas for dinner. Nope.
Oh.
We don't promote that.
No more OGs.
Yeah, leave my boy Wardy alone. You'll be blowing him up later when he bangs a home run. A solo shot, maybe.
Hey, we'll take it. Why not?
Yeah. And then your pops checks in, well, what the heck? Now I got to go out and get something. Thanks, Tom.
Yeah, too bad. I'm out. It's Friday night baseball. Regardless if we're winning or losing, it's Friday night baseball with Halos in the infield today.
And Catella Chronicles.
Love it.
Yep. And it's a nice crowd up there in Seattle. I know a couple people actually went to the game, so this is pretty cool. So let me call a batter here. Let me see how my skills are. We know you got them great vocal skills in the practice. Let's see what Fox can do here. First pitch by Wu. That's a hit.
Oh, Matt Theis double. Does he go two?
No.
Oh, watch. Oh, I thought he would. I thought it'd be the typical Angels. Let's stretch a single into a double and get thrown out at second.
Fernando's 100% right on this one, though. He has a pretty uppercut swing.
He does.
And when he actually makes contact, look at where the bat is on the ball.
He's like Mike Trout, low ball pitcher.
Yeah, he can definitely do some damage, or he just makes some nice solid contact, and that's a very nice hit.
Well, you know what's good about that?
What's that?
The Angels won't get no hit tonight.
There you go.
Woohoo!
We're in the hitter's box. All
there
right.
we go.
So here's Neto, and Neto needs to have a good at bat.
That ball is outside.
Yep.
That's outside.
But they call it a strike. And Neto should be hitting around 270 right now. I think he's behind the curve as far as, where he should be. But realistically, on a good team, he should be in his second year of minor leagues right now.
Correct.
And another high strike right there. He's down 0-2. The Woo man, Ric Flair would appreciate his last name. And Zach Neto, he comes off defensively. Like, you don't have to worry about him defensively. It's just that I think, bro, he's a little too aggressive for my liking. I would rather him take more pitches and be more selective with the way he puts the bat on the ball.
And you have to remember that case. This should be his second year of minor league ball.
Correct.
You would iron that out there. So he's just doing it at the major league level. Gets away Theis. Should he go?
No. Theis is like, dude, that ball didn't go far enough.
But we would know because Apple TV doesn't know how to change camera angles.
Yep, exactly.
Even though Bally Sports is bankrupt, at least their camera angles are better. Like, if we're going to, draft a positive in some way, shape, or form.
By the way, how can they be so bankrupt when they have like 30,000 commercials? I don't get it. Here's a 1-2 pitch from our boy Wu. He's looking to go high. He goes down.
No.
And Neto actually went for it, but hit it off the end of the bat to right field. So there's the first out. So let's see what happens here.
9-hole hitter Guillerme coming up.
Ooh. Like my dad says, hey, that guy looks a lot like number 6.
Just, an extra 30 pounds of pure dong.
Oh, yeah.
Extra 30 pounds of pure dong.
What was really funny about that was when the other night when they were talking about it, they were like, hey, why is Willie so slow around the bases? I'm like, well, you'd be slow too if you were carrying that between your legs.
What is his theme? His theme statement. I wake up and I piss excellence. Willie the Dong pisses excellence. Oh, good morning, good afternoon, and hello.
Yeah, he could definitely lift the blanket by his third leg. Here's a pitch. This is a double play. Bam. That was too easy.
A good opposite field hit, but they had him played perfectly over at third, and the inning is over.
So despite a leadoff hit, they get nothing out of it. But the thing is, with Guillerme, the book on him is that he will go to left field a lot.
Which is good.
So they were playing him just right. Unfortunately, they were actually looking for a bunt where the third baseman was. So it was like almost a line out right there. So that sucks.
Let's not talk about Guillerme and bunting right now.
Yeah,
I've had moments with that one. Let's be simple here.
You don't want to bring that up again? That was a great conversation.
Do we want to? All I know is that I've been around baseball since I was a little kid. 20, 25 plus years of baseball. I don't give a dang who you are. T-ball to professionals, you work on bunting. I know it's a lost art. I don't care what it is. If you're asked to bunt in that situation, you damn well, I don't care if it's 3 feet into the above your ass or if it's 2 hopping like Vlad Guerrero would like it. You get the damn bunt down.
Yeah,
that's all I got to say about that.
Hands down. Tyler says you can swim, watch the game from Chase Field in the pool, but get a staph infection later. And I still will say this, speaking of staph infections, 1986, if Wally Joyner does not get that staph infection against Boston, they beat Boston and go to the World Series. There is no Dave Henderson play.
Probably.
Wally Joyner was Rookie of the Year and one of the biggest bats to be out of that lineup once they got to the postseason. I thought that was, again, another freak thing to happen to Anaheim.
Of course.
James says Angels offense is so bad David Fletcher would throw a perfect game against us. Also, Theis was probably like Nevin. I got a base hit, and Wash was probably like, Theis, Nevin, dumbass. Washington was like, hey, I'm not Nevin. This is wrong. So
is Theis that high where he doesn't know that Nevin is white and Ron Washington's a black guy?
He can't see color, bro.
He can't see color?
He cannot see color when he's that freaking high, dude.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Gracious.
Theis is a interesting fella. Let's just say that. Because I think we have his sound bites on here too. I gotta find him right now. I was playing him yesterday for Big 20 because
Big 20 called in.
Oh yeah, Big 20 was still trying to get his he's trying to lose that V card. So that was an interesting conversation last night. So
with the Shirley Temples.
Yeah, he said he was very, very blitzed off the Shirley Temple. So why am I not finding it? Oh, we're back on.
First pitch, ground ball. Zach Neto picks it up and retired is Julio Rodriguez. So per typical Angels fashion so far this year, one bad inning is screwing up the entire game. If you look at all the one-run games this season, it's been pretty much one bad inning in all of those, or nearly all of those losses.
I love when they do this, though, real quick. When they Apple TV just showed a comparison of Griffey and Rodriguez has better numbers. Yeah, how long is that going to stick up? Because, again, at some point, Griffey gets going and starts hitting 50 homers a year. So I don't know if
Rodriguez is not a 50 home run guy.
He's not.
No, he's talented. Do I put Julio Rodriguez in the top 10 of baseball right now? No.
And a lot of people are saying that Julio Rodriguez is like the Mike Trout for the Mariners. I don't get that either. I think he's the Mariners' Julio Rodriguez. I'm not going to compare him to anybody else.
He is the Mariners' Mike Trout in the sense of what the PR department tries to push.
True. Yeah. And besides, if I'm the Mariners, I don't want another Mike Trout up there. I'd be like, nah, he gets injured a little too much.
Yeah.
I want Rodriguez to be Rodriguez.
No, they want him to be Mike Trout because Mike Trout smashes the ball in Seattle.
Ah, geez.
So, let's think the good old days when Mike Trout was a little bit younger and healthier.
Yeah, when he was healthier, I think Seattle fans fear him.
53 plus home runs in his career in Seattle.
He owns that place big time.
I think that might be the best franchise that he bats against.
Mm-hmm.
If not one of the top three, I would say.
I do know it's the most home runs in his career against one particular team. So,
well, let's see. I'm going to go to the numbers.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. We get a gift call right there at 99 on the corner.
Is it me? But both these pitchers are getting the benefit of pretty good movement in because
it's not so, it's more so the movement than the catching as that. Ooh, Angels defense plays perfectly up the middle. Neto with another out. I'd agree. I think it's not so much the catchers placing the ball. It's the benefit of how it's working in comparison to the home plate umpire.
Yeah. Tyler says Julio compared to Griffey is truly sickening. I agree. And so now here we go again with Alvin Davis.
Like we're gonna compare Julio Rodriguez to Kyle Lewis. Like really, like this guy's not even in a Mariners uniform. I don't believe anymore.
Yeah, they're talking about the rookies right there.
Is that a rookie you want to really promote that much?
Not really.
He didn't really make a name for himself that often.
It just goes to show you that the Mariners really haven't had a lot over the years as far as players.
No,
it's
always Edgar Martinez, Ichiro, and Griffey. Those are your three that you're looking for.
Yeah, pretty much.
So let's see. Mike Trout batting. Let's see if I can find more.
Okay. Here's the 0-2 from Soriano. Can he get the strikeout to end the inning? Way outside. He's done that a couple times tonight, Dominique, where he'll get ahead in the count and he's throwing a pitch that just nobody's falling for. It's way outside.
But that's the good stuff from Soriano with the plethora of knuckle curve, splitter, fastball, changeup. He utilizes his entire arsenal. He's not like, for example, Shohei Ohtani the last couple of years where he would rely to 2 of his 4+ pitches.
Correct.
Soriano will use all of them in a given night from the jump. He doesn't wait.
Yep. Here's the 1-2 outside 2-2.
Let's see here. Mike Trout. I'm going to be on this for a while. Mike Trout batting, and we're looking for teams. How does he bat against teams?
2-2 pitch here from Soriano while you're looking that up. Good
Ooh,
pitch,
foul
but
off
outside.
again.
They're kind of on that off-speed pitch right now. I would have preferred him to try to go for a pitch right down the middle, like a fastball. Just burn it by him. Dude.
Yeah.
Throw your best right here. So here's a 2-2 pitch. And waves and misses.
There we go.
All
Soriano,
right.
fantastic. Back-to-back clean innings after a rough first inning. And again, the trend continues. One bad inning is screwing up Angels baseball once again.
Well, at least we have one hit and we have one error. So we're kind of even.
We're on the board with something.
Yes, we are. And as we are right now, as we're on the air, we're going to play a quick commercial because, since they do the Honda stuff and they can go away to commercial, we might as well play a commercial too. So we're going to play some Spritz O'Clock. If you're thirsty, go grab a botanical spritz.
Spritz O'Clock, Angels play. Win or lose, we toast today. Sip and cheer no matter the score. Spritz O'Clock, let's pour some more. Spritz O'Clock, let's pour some more.
Hey everybody, come on down to Biggie's Barbecue, located at the Los Angeles County Fair. Try anything from our garlic fries to cheese tots, Nashville hot chicken sandwiches to corn dogs. And for you Angel fans out there, come on down and try the new bacon-wrapped pork belly on a stick, also known as the Big Cal Hung. That's right, Willie Calhoun from your Los Angeles Angels stopped by and tried this pork belly on a stick, and he said it's the best piece of meat he's ever stuck in his mouth. Come on down and bring the whole family. Remember, limited time only. We'll see you here.
That's the first time you see that one?
That's the first time I've seen that one. Oh, my.
That's Halo Joe doing a good commercial right there.
We all, woo! We're all a little hot after that one. The dong shot.
Oh, man.
My goodness gracious.
Oh, we got the Twins versus Pirates. That's a good matchup, actually. The Pirates have been, they've been up and down this year.
Is Paul Skeens going to pitch? Because if that's the case, that's must-see TV.
Yeah,
I will admit.
I hope so. Because I know one thing. Since we played the Twins and got swept by them, they look much better.
Well, that's Angels baseball for you. We make other people better. It's like communism.
Exactly. James makes a good point. He says, I hate when the media tries to crown young players, and we're so young in their careers. I agree. Soriano is on tonight. Boo says also Soriano will lock it in, and we will go 0 for 15 in runners in scoring position.
Don't be too sure. Well, in order to be 0 for 15 in runners in scoring position, you actually have to get into scoring position.
Exactly.
So it's a twofer in that sense.
Look at your dad coming with a comedy. Where can I get one of those Heedy ball caps? Does Artie sell those, or can I pick one up at Dodger Stadium since Ohtani was sold there?
Since he was sold there, oh my gosh.
Oh, I like that, Kevin.
Oh my gosh.
Papa Lorenz bringing the comedy. I love it.
Oh my goodness gracious. Since we sold him there. Oh my God.
I see where you get your comedy from, my man.
For just 69 cents a day, you too can help me.
We will have these hats up here soon, but
yes.
but we're working on those for the later this month.
Yes. Renjifo.
Do we need a hit from him in the worst way right now? Fourth inning already.
He's better in the two hole than the leadoff spot, but with Shohei Ohtani, you kind of have to make lemons out of lemonade.
And it just seems that is the goofiest picture you could have. Scott
I hate to
Service.
say, I am not a Scott Service fan. I think he is a downright asshole. He is a downright ass.
Look at the smile.
He's like, oh come on. He's looking at some female reporter.
No, you know what that look that is? That's the look of someone just farted on the bench. Oh, let it hit you, Renifo.
It's only your ribs.
It's okay.
You got two sets of them on each side, and
suck it up, Buttercup. Get on base.
Why do you hit my ribs, bud?
Yeah. Man, that pitch was inside though. That's good reflexes to move. That was a fastball like no other.
Did we get on base with a walk?
Foul ball.
Okay, reset, do it again.
Yeah, we definitely need some sort of like we need some traffic on the bases, basically. So
when Woo's pitching in the mid, I'd say 90 to 95 with his fastball and sinker.
Yep.
Got good stuff. The Oakland, California native.
Let's see what happens on this 3-2.
Nope. Rolled over it, chopped it, and Rengifo, are you going to run down the base path, young fella? Come on.
No.
I'm just going to slightly take a jog, and whatever happens, happens.
Mateo says, I want to join the next Heedy broadcast. We can make that happen. We can make that definitely happen.
Stick around for the postgame show.
Fletty Snuts says, I like that name, by the way. It says, hey, did you guys see the Angels workers gathering and chanting?
Yes, that was yesterday. But it had nothing to do with the Angels. It was the concession workers who work for a different company that the Angels employ.
Oh,
I saw that wrinkle in the details. They're not hired by the Angels. The Angels hired their company, and they're hired through that said company.
Oh, because the way they made it look, everyone was wearing red, and they were like, "Si se puede," and I'm like, all right, well, let's do something about it. Here's another feather in our cap. Nah, it's
no. I think the concessions company is called Legends. So the Angels hire Legends Concessions, who hires those people.
Gotcha.
So for once, Artie didn't do something.
Exactly. He's actually innocent for once. Tyler says Scott would like to be your neighbor. Mr. Rogers. That's a good one.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
That is his smile too. As such a, the only other person I know that has that exact same smile and is just as goofy, Victor Rojas. Victor Rojas has that goofy, I'm a substitute teacher smile. You did good by giving me that apple.
There you go. Oh my. Any Angels broadcaster, I'd say, has that smile.
Yeah, exactly.
Randazzo, Gooby.
He's all, hey. You have to say, hey. Oh, come on.
No.
Yep, that was right there. Don't shake your head, Moniac. That was right there, bro. That was right there. This guy, I'm telling you.
It's such a transition from last year to this year.
Yes. And I will tell you this right now. Well, let's see what happens on this pitch.
Oh, no. Got a hold of it, but not happening.
You know what my hot take is on him? I believe he's DFA'd before the All-Star break.
He's got options. Here's one thing.
I thought he's out of options.
Is he out of options?
He's out of options.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's why. If he has options, my theory is you already know Joe Adell, for now, regardless of how he's batting, Ron Washington gave him the green light and saying he's going to be an everyday starter, except, the occasional off day.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Ward's not going anywhere. Kevin Pillar should be your everyday starter. So Moniac's on the outside looking in. Why can't he go down to AAA if he has options and figure things out? Because you're wasting his time right now up here getting at bats, once, maybe twice a week? Go down to AAA and get your swings in. That was one of the things that I was confused about with why Michael Stefanik's not here.
Yeah.
In that sense. I know Ron wants him to earn a spot up here, which understandable. Everybody deserves to earn it. But when you have situations like this happen, why isn't Stefanik here who puts the ball in play? Why is Guillerme still here?
Look, either him or Vanessa's husband or a couple other guys have got to get the axe at some point. And, right now, Stefanik is just, that's third out. Stefanik's killing the ball right now in the minors. So I'm pretty sure he'll be up here soon. And when he comes up with Sano, you're going to have guys who are patient at the plate and they make contact. So we're looking forward to that. I'm hoping.
But that's why why not have a guy like Mike Moustakas here either? Why did we go after Guillerme and why not sign a free agent of Mike Moustakas when Sano went down?
Who's familiar with the organization?
That'd be too easy if you're the Angels. What the heck are you talking
about? We gotta make things hard. Like the dung.
Like that. Keep it hard.
And there's no spider on my hat. Will you guys stop it?
34 games in AAA for Michael Stefanik this year. 353 average with 9 RBIs. Putting it out there.
Yeah, he should be.
That's a guy who will be starting and will be your routinely, I would say, second baseman, and Rengifo can go back to third if Sano's not back yet.
I agree. Dan says, no kid ever gave me an apple, just a headache. Oh, damn. Listening to you guys, to Axel drive to get some non-meat, or I drove to get some non-meat on a stick.
Oh, Miguel's Burritos.
Okay, there you go. He also said, "What the heck is the score, guys?" Still 3-0.
Depressing, 3-0.
Yes.
Hey, but the Rockies are beating the Dodgers 4-0 in the fourth.
True.
I just looked up and saw that. Congratulations.
Wow, the Rockies are doing something. Sarah says Mickey has no options, I believe. Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, Mickey has none.
Okay, I thought he had at least one more, but
yeah, exactly. So there you go right there. But Tyler was saying, haha, Dan Todd said it, not me. I wasn't making fun of Dan. You threw it out there, Tyler.
yeah, whose fault is that?
He's the instigator, dude. See, with our boy.
He's poking the dong everywhere.
with our boy not here tonight, One Jets Pod, aka Randy, the extraordinaire. It's someone's got to be the bad guy. So.
Producer to the stars here. This is what we do here at Halos in the Infield.
Oh yeah. So, what are your thoughts though so far through the first month and a half of the season, 2 months of that season, I should say? Not just with the Angels, your biggest surprises and
in baseball in general.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad for Baltimore losing 2 of their starting pitchers today due to Tommy John.
Who'd they lose?
Means and
John Means. Isn't that his second time?
Yeah, let me look. It was Means and another a back end starter. Come on, me and Tyler Wells.
Oh,
Wells and Means. Ooh, Panzita and Dong. Holy moly!
James says the Royals are the biggest surprise. I agree. That team looks fun.
That team is good, and I saw that first game of the series when they were here at the Big A. A lot of people had them as the surprise in the Central.
Yeah, I picked them actually to finish third, like barely missed the playoffs, but it looks like they might make the playoffs.
And a base hit to lead things off for the Mariners here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ty France does it again.
Actually, yes, Ty France, 2 for 2 on the day. Killer for the Angels.
Grillmaster says Milwaukee leads the White Sox 12-5. Brewers have 23 hits. God damn.
And they also lead. You know what Milwaukee leads in as well? The amount of benches clearing brawls that they've instigated this year. Good God.
A very feisty team and a team that shouldn't be in first place with losing their manager and a bunch of good players.
Yeah. I am a little shocked that the AL West is not as good as it has been in the past.
True.
Now, I know Houston lost Dusty Baker, and there's a changing of the guard there.
Mm-hmm.
Texas, a little bit of a World Series high. Seattle, impress me, not impress me. It's kind of split down the middle 50-50. Oakland was a little bit of a surprise early on.
Yeah, but they've hit
But they've regret. Well, if we win tonight, we could be tied for 4th with them. But are we going to do that maybe?
No.
Probably not. Probably not. I'm looking up and down the standings right now. You know what? There's a lot of heat right now on Toronto. And I know Toronto's in last place in the AL.
Yep.
Toronto has been a big disappointment. I know they got a lot of names on that list with Bichette, Guerrero Jr., that pitching staff. The rumors are already swirling that both of those players could be gone, Bichette and Guerrero Jr. Now, if that's the case,
that franchise blows it up when they just built it.
They literally just built it, installed. You know, they got. Remember they signed Springer.
But they've struggled the last 2 years in off-season moves to get legitimate starting pitching. I think that's been their biggest problem. And Guerrero hasn't turned into that huge hitter he's supposed to be.
No.
So.
But we're in a situation now where the AL East isn't as good as we thought they were going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have the Central, who's been more of a surprise. I think the Central as a whole is the best division in the American League, no doubt about it. Because you have the Ohioans are in first, and Cleveland is a very good team.
Dude,
a lot of no-namers.
Very good.
But they get the job done, and Jose Ramirez is a stud. I'm sorry, he is a stud.
A weirdo, but a stud.
Weirdo, but a stud.
Yeah.
Kansas City's really good. Minnesota's picked it up. Detroit, yes, they've backed off the pedal after being in first for a while, and they're 10 games out of first. But the framework that Detroit has isn't bad. And I know AJ Hinch is there from his Astro days, so there's going to be some positivity in that sense. The White Sox are a hot mess. Product placement.
Yep.
The Phillies are a really good team. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
To the window. Oh! Hey, Mickey, you're so fine! Oh, Mickey Moniak robbing a dong!
Wow! That is the best play he's done so far. You know, he's usually a defensive liability, but that was a hell of a catch.
I thought that was gone.
No, I did too.
He teed it up as they show the high. He jogged to it, and then right there he There's a little stutter step to
Oh,
jump.
wow.
That I will admit that was very Mike Trout. That was Mike Trout-esque. Look at that.
Look, I talked shit about him earlier,
Let's
saying
go.
that Pilar should have been out there. Maybe Pilar doesn't make that catch.
Maybe, but we don't know anymore. Ground ball.
That
Take
should
your
do
time.
it.
Take your time.
All
Inning
right.
over. We give up nothing.
That should be 5-0. So let's get those runs on the board, man.
Momentum swinging in favor. Well, maybe not full momentum swing, but at least the pendulum is at least looking in the Angels' direction right now.
Yes.
The baseball gods are saying maybe we'll give you one positive thing to say tonight, and it's Mickey Moniak. Look at that. Couldn't do it offensively, but
I
he
drink
gets it
to
done.
that.
I'll join you. Cheers.
Hell yeah.
We'll drink to that. Mickey Moniak robbing a homer in the fourth. We go to the fifth, down 3-0.
And I will bring up too, Oscar says, what about the Braves losing Strider and Acuna? That's a tough.
I was just about to get to that before Moniak's home run robbing catch.
Sarah says Toronto is a flawed team.
Mm-hmm.
Has too many contracts not saved up. Been calling it for years that they needed to have some key players signed or trade them away. And that's the sucky thing, Sarah, is they do have the foundation for something long-term, yet they're going to be like Tampa and Penny Pinch when Toronto, in all actuality, should be a big market team.
Mm-hmm. Especially in the East, when you're competing against the Yankees. You're probably popularity-wise, Toronto's the third most popular team.
And look what happened when the Toronto Raptors went to the finals, how that city threw a party. I mean, Toronto does that for their teams.
Yep.
And you should pump that money back into the franchise, make it good long-term. You're the only team in a country like Canada. You know, you should capitalize on that, and they don't. And that's the dumbest thing. Like you said, they play in the most popular division in all of baseball with the most competitive teams. So it should work to your advantage on accident. And if they have to get rid of Bichette and all these other players, third generation or second generation players, their franchise is going to be set back a good 5 to 10 years.
That's going to take them back to the old Toronto Blue Jays days of being in, bottom of the order. My thought on Atlanta, though, but with losing Acuna Jr., Atlanta, they'll be lucky to make the postseason now. That is the heart and soul of their team.
Philly could run away with it.
Philly right now is up 6.5 games. 40 and 18.
That's crazy.
40 and 18 are the Phillies. Now, the thing with the Braves is this. Do they still have a stacked team even without him? Yeah. Matt Olson, Ozzie Albies, Marcelo Zuna, their third baseman. Everybody on that team is legit. But that's just not a player. That is the heart and soul. When I think Braves, you think Ronald Acuna Jr.
Oh, the dong is up.
And he grounds one right to
first
second.
Pitch. Way to kill the momentum, dude.
49 pitches for Wu, 4 1/3 innings in. He's only thrown about 11 an inning.
He can literally get, if he pitches like this, he's going all the way.
Ooh, Arson Judge hit a home run in the Bay Area tonight. I'm sorry, that's Aaron Judge. Oh, wait, he's in the Yankee uniform. That's right. Ooh, they're fighting for, some girl she's trying to hump that.
There's
guy
an
to get that
awful lot of Yankee
She
fans
was
there.
riding that hard.
Wayne Randazzo's like, hey, did you know he's 6'7"? Strike. God damn it.
Do you know Aaron Judge has the most home runs in a single season? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Let's not open that can of worms.
Mateo had the perfect call if he was calling the game with us. Call the cops. There was a robbery on the field.
That's right. Pilar down the left field. Rob, third baseman. But I like Pilar. He hustles it out.
Yeah, not like Renifo. Mickey won't be released. He stays or gets traded, but no one on the outfield has solidified, so higher chance he stays since Angels have lower prospects. Someone has to earn it. That is true, Sarah. Go, man. She's coming with fire tonight.
Okay, if there's an outfielder that gets traded
Mm-hmm.
for the Angels, who is it?
Ward. I think Ward's gone. You got to get rid of him, dude. Someone
Is he the most tradable?
Mm-hmm.
He has, batting over 270. He's got home runs. He has the ability to lift a team going to the plate. Like, could he be an Atlanta Brave outfielder?
Maybe. Oh, Sarah, I like that she's pumping herself right there. I'm always on fire. Oh, I like that.
Oh, hoppy check swing right back to the pitcher. Bobbles it, but inning over. Wow, a grandioso 6-pitch inning.
Hey, so we were so right. They totally took advantage of the momentum.
Oh my God! Not even get a hit or a run around. 6 pitches and the inning's over.
You don't even face 10, dude. See, that's what pisses me off about the Angels. Some nights, their offense will be very patient. They take pitches. They look to get on base or get hits any way they can, right?
Tonight's not that night.
And then some nights they're like, swing, 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 swing. So I don't understand it, man. But I will get back to it real quick. Ward is very tradable.
Yeah.
And someone's going to need a bat. And I think if Adele had more numbers as far as he's batting 260, 270, maybe he's got like 15, 16 home runs by the deadline, maybe 20, he'd be gone like that. And you would probably lose both corner outfielders. But right now, I think my biggest guys that would be moved, Simber, Garcia, Anderson, Canning, Ward, and Renifo. I think those dudes all are gone.
And who in the hell is going to replace them? I know it's a rebuild. Like, God dang. Like Taylor Ward, and you remember, he still has 1 more year on his contract.
Oh, yeah. So
you could get a prospect. You could get something in return. It's not a rental piece type situation.
If Anderson keeps pitching like this, that's why they're going to like the control with Canning, and they're going to like the fact that Anderson's got 1 more year. So
and Anderson's been one of the better Angel pitchers this season.
By far.
I think Soriano has had some tough luck against him.
Yes.
Soriano, I feel, has the best stuff
in
this rotation. Anderson has the best, I would call it, tranquility.
Keeping it in the ballpark. He's been keeping it down. And I think Griffin Canning, if you look at his last 8 starts, he's been phenomenal. Everything's been under 4 runs.
And if he does have a bad inning, it's always in the first or second. And then we talk about it all the time. He allows the Angels to stay in it. Let's say he gives up 2 in the first.
Yeah.
He'll give up no more runs the rest of his outing.
Yep.
He gives you a chance to fight. And that's something we cannot say on a consistent basis for Sandoval or Detmers.
Yeah, which was sad because Detmer started the season like Anderson.
And now he's fallen off a cliff once again.
Yep. Jay, how many times has Crawford been up already?
And he just came back from the injured list.
It feels like he's been up like 7 times.
Well, when Apple TV is just basically strapped down to his jock at this point. Like, good God. Like, I thought they were going to be on Julio Rodriguez the whole time. No, it's J.P. Crawford. Cindy Crawford's, boyfriend over here. baby.
Oh, that's a ball. Come on now. That's way outside.
We'll take it, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's way outside, bro. Grillmaster says, what's an offense? I've never heard of it. As Angel fans, I don't think we have. I do worry about Renifo's hamstring problems. And also, I said Brian Wu dominates the Angels' lifetime. So
that is true.
There's that. Good pitch.
Ooh, ricochet.
Good pitch.
Off the ankle.
Sarah says, Ward depends on what route the Angels want. I have great arguments for Ward to stay. He has a good relationship with Trout, one only player since olden days that is around and is good.
True.
But he's not consistent. That's the thing I hate about him. I like Jordan Adams, got some time. I really like the speed in the outfield. Could be a star, in my opinion, James says. So he's looking for the future right there.
Honestly, I looked up and down the Angels farm system right now, and it's bad.
It is.
It's bad. There's nobody I can confidently say that's at any level that is ready to go, with the exclusion of Michael Stefanik because he's been there.
The Angels are one of those weird teams that don't have that guy where you're looking at like, okay, this guy is going to pop off. Like when he comes up, I can't wait to see him.
Like how Joe Adele was when he was coming up.
Usually every team in the league has that one guy that's they're ready for that one. Oh, there's a good hit.
Extra base hit for Crawford.
Yeah.
2 hops the wall.
That's
Pilar has
2.
it. And he's going to chug on in with a leadoff double.
Now that's a good throw. That's a good throw. That was a good throw.
Holy.
That was a very
basically from the pole.
Bro. That was
how close was I want to see how close this was at the end of the day.
Was he running that fast or that was just a great ass throw? He was running fast.
But I've seen Crawford run faster, but he was still running fast.
Dude, if that was Ward, that would have had to hit the cutoff man. He throws
2 hops.
Dude, that's a good throw.
Oh, dang. Just about a step off. Dang it.
Looks like the Mariners are going to use that momentum.
Oh, ricochet off Soriano.
Oh, he didn't.
But he got it far. Okay.
He didn't
good. No advancement. Okay.
I'm good with that.
But again, Soriano has done nothing in this game to warrant what has happened thus far. He's put the ball in play. He's trusted his defense, but it hasn't worked in their favor.
And by the way, if you ever go to Seattle, T-Mobile Park, sit in left field or stand in left field. They have a really good Asian infused restaurant right behind the visiting dugout, so you could talk to your boys and eat some food. I mean, you're
on top of them.
You're right on top of the dugout or the bullpen. So if you say the right things, they might actually respond.
Hey, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
On the thoughts on, I do know Sarah's talking about Kenny and Davis Daniel. Yeah, Kenny Rosenberg, Davis Daniel. Those would be the first two pitchers I would trust. I know Sam Bachman had some struggles in his rehab assignment, so he's being put on pause.
Ben Joyce is ready, though.
Ben Joyce, Wance is up in AAA. I think Wance got hurt, or he was hurt back in April briefly in situation. But yeah, Ben Joyce could be ready at some point this year.
Yeah, because what they wanted to do was have him develop. Oscar's asking about him too. And JP Crawford has his sister playing at where Grillmaster was at Cal State Fullerton. But
go Titans.
There you go. But Ben Joyce, he had a streak of striking out 25 of 50 batters. They wanted him to work on a changeup or a curveball. I think he's working on a sinker and a changeup.
Yeah.
So those pitches are between 84 and 92 miles per hour. Couple that with 101 to 103 mile per hour fastball. He's got some devastating stuff. I think his ERA is under 2 right now, right?
18 games, a 1-0 record of 4.26.
Oh, 4.26.
ERA, 19 innings pitched, 34 strikeouts, and a 1.16 whip.
Yeah, see, and I think the reason why his ERA is so high right now is because he did start off bad.
Yeah, looking if you split his months, the month of April, he had a 5.14 ERA. May so far, 3.75.
Yeah, so he's
22 strikeouts in 12 innings.
He's getting stronger and stronger.
Yeah, and that's something that Neto hasn't had the chance because he's had to come up and be the shortstop immediately.
Shonawell too, because I still think at some point Shonawell will turn into not the Darren Erstad, but a Darren Erstad type of player.
Yes, I agree.
Where it's hey, home run comes when it comes, but I'm going to be slapping the ball. I'm going to be going for doubles.
And that's what I love from a prototypical leadoff hitter. As Julio Rodriguez pops up, Brent Heathel catch the dang ball. Thank you very, very much. 2 out after the leadoff double.
I think Ron can see the potential in him being that Erstad type of player. He's just not there yet mentally.
No, if you look at the Angels roster right now, O'Hoppy's going to be here for the future. Yep. Done deal. Shonawell, same thing. Second base, Drury's contract's up at the end of the year. He hasn't had a good start to 2024. Renhefo's been there as well. Then you have Neto at short. He's going to be there. Rendon's at third for what, 2 more years after this year?
If they don't get up, there we go.
And well, no, let's see. Pilar might have a play at the plate. Crawford throw, and it's not going to happen. Throw down to second. Out. Oh! Bang, bang at second. Neto put a quick tag from O'Hoppy, and we'll see what the case may be. But either way, even if it's an out, it's 4-0 Mariners.
I think it's a hit. Or it's safe. I think it's safe.
Let's see.
Ty goes to the runner, dude. That had to be a tie.
Yeah, Crawford was getting great throw by Pilar, though. Once again, a good throw, but O'Hoppy had to step up.
O'Hoppy's got a very underrated arm. Just saying.
And just the face on Soriano right now, it's like, here we go again.
He looks defeated already.
But he's still trying to grit through this outing. Like, he's given the chance. After a bad first inning where a ball doesn't bounce your way into the glove of Pilar, the only run that inning would have been on a sacrifice fly. That would have been what a way to minimize damage after loading the bases the first 3 batters of the game. That would have been great.
Exactly. And I will say this, though. With the way that Soriano's pitching, anytime you get a starter to give 5 or less runs, or especially 4 or less runs, you should have a chance to win. But again, Angels putting up zeros. Not in the pitching department, but the hitting department. Again.
Pitch from Soriano. Skied on the left side. Will it stay in?
Yeah.
Guillerme in foul territory gets out of the frame.
He looks like
Rendon XL gets it done.
He looks like a more determined Rendon.
Oh, my God. Look at that. Look at that Angels fan sitting in the front row. He's like, oh, God, here we go again.
Yep.
All right. 4-0 after 5 innings in the Pacific Northwest. Angels, Mariners, first time playing each other this season.
Damn. James Cano checks in with, I think they could restock the farm with a draft and selling. We really need a young complimentary catcher to give O'Hoppy a breather. Well, we had one, but we traded him away. Edgar Quero. Soriano showed grit tonight. He sure
Mhm.
did, Eric. Thank you for that. Checking in from Facebook, Dustin says Angels should call up Joyce and Michael Darrell Hicks from both AA. They're having a good year at AA. Also, your dad says, hey, guys, we're eating here. Keep it clean. I don't want to jump.
Oh, please. It's only a dong. What are you talking about?
Yeah, come on now. I think your dad wants to see the award right now.
It's a big calhoun, the golden dawn, for the player who stood out all day long. Stiffest competition on the field, halos in the infield, who's finna be revealed?
That's the award for later, the Big Cal Dong.
Dong Show. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Barry White. Come on, little baby.
Or the Kool-Aid guy.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of last year, we created a chart, created a chart of the Angels' possibilities on who plays and who stays in the minor leagues. It was very hard since signings options and I think projection could more favorable with trades. A rebuild is needed, and we've talked about that ad nauseum on this network.
Yep.
But will they actually do that and sell the team to ignite the farm this year?
Next year, you have the second and final year of Ron Washington's contract.
Mm-hmm.
Probably going to have a new GM.
Yeah.
So the opportunity could potentially be there.
Because if you do,
it depends on the GM that comes in. If Perry Manassian is not contract renewed.
Let's say we trade all those guys to teams that have playoff ambitions, and we're able to get at least one prospect good enough to maybe get on the team or be in high AAA. That could build the farm system, and then we could fill in the holes with free agents and actually spend in the offseason. Then we'd have something.
True,
but
you
right
could,
now,
but
yeah.
that's too easy for Artie Moreno.
Exactly. Eric, I will play Spritz o'clock on the next commercial because we're already back from the game. So, oh my god, your dad,
chum. Thaiss.
He just missed that one.
Watch our luck; they'll catch it.
No.
Oh, okay, maybe not.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh my god!
Oh, what a dick! What a dick!
Two kids are trying to give the third baseman Rojas a high five through the fencing after the foul ball drops, and he just literally stared him down and said, "Nope, I'm good."
Yeah, he just.
Oh my goodness gracious!
What a dick! Wow.
Oh my gosh.
We need a rally in this inning.
No,
fouled that one.
Is
off.
Wu old enough? I'm noticing like he, I'm not trying to get on anybody's looks, but he has like the acne on the face. Like it almost makes me feel because he looks very young initially. So it almost looks like he's a guy who's like just fresh out of high school.
He does look like
he's
that.
He's a young kid. I'm not trying to say this in a bad way, but he's a good young pitcher.
Good hit.
Oh,
good
hit night for Thaiss.
Dude, I just got that one through again.
And think about it. Thaiss was not supposed to be in the lineup tonight.
Yep.
So the Angels could be no hit at this point if it wasn't for Thaiss.
You know what? We're biting into his smoke time. Right now he'd be hitting the bong, but he's hitting the dong right now. That's a second hit. Nice hit.
He saw the pitcher's name Wu and he was like, "Woo! I'm gonna hit the ball tonight."
And speaking of that acne, it sounds like Wu would be like, "Hey, Dominic."
Hey, everybody, how's it going? Oh my god!
Why is my voice cracking?
Neto up to the plate. If the Angels can at least get 2 runs in this inning,
we got ourselves a game.
at least we have somewhat of a game to play.
Mm-hmm.
Because the question is Soriano going to come out for the bottom of the 6th? He's what, at 80 pitches, so it's not that horrible. It's 78 pitches.
Yeah, he should come out, I would think. And you know what? I will say this about Soriano. I was definitely wrong. I really wanted him to be the setup guy, but the fact that they stretched him out, made him in a starter, I didn't think he was going to be this good.
No, and this is a shock right now. Angels, nobody in the bullpen. Mariners have 2 guys warming up.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Neto?
Yeah!
There you go, down the line. Go. Thaiss, don't make a mistake. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, don't make a mistake. Don't do it. It's too early for this.
They were playing Neto to pull, unfortunately. If they weren't, Thaiss should have been like, dude, I'm going to third.
I'm going to guess the reason why there's guys coming up, I'm going to guess third time around the order gives Wu troubles.
That's probably it.
And he's only pitched in 4 games this year, which I think he didn't start the season He started the season on the IL, so it could be an innings or pitch limit type situation. But now, 2 on, nobody out. The batter should be Guillermo. Does he bunt?
Now,
I would.
if you want those 2 runs, you have to bunt right here and play the percentages.
But here we go. Let's see.
But you got to stay out of double play. Remember, he hit into a
Show
double play
bunt.
earlier.
Yep.
Strike.
Oh! That ball ate like half the plate, and it was called a ball.
Bro, I called strike before it got there.
Holy crap!
Where was that?
All right, 1-0. Good butters count. Put the butt down. And now he swings it.
Oh,
What are we doing?
Same exact shit. Same exact shit, bro.
You have first and second, nobody out. You showed bunt, pulled back, got a gift of a ball, and the next pitch was perfect to bunt, and you ground it right to the third baseman.
The same exact hit. It was a one hopper. The fielder was playing on the edge of the grass, and yeah, it was tailor-made.
The same exact ground ball. You're giving free outs now.
That is so dumb. Right now, Woo's like, woo!
Lay a bunt down, Guillermo.
Ugh.
Lay it down.
Eric says definitely that his acne, I actually noticed in the first outing.
Yeah.
He should be, what was that acne pads, the Stridex or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he should be sponsoring that.
Matt Theis at third, 2 out, so it's up to Luis Rengifo. Our biggest hitter of late. We'll foul it off, 0-1.
Sarah, we have to have you on the podcast because you know your shit. She says, Theis is a great hitter. They never use him. It's so dumb. Tucker should not be playing DH.
No, you would think Theis would have gotten the DH job more often than not once Rendon, Trout, and other guys went down.
And Sarah agrees with you. His literal weakness is double plays. He's a better chance at bunting. Yep.
Cole Tucker would have dropped that bunt down. We've seen Cole. Like, what are we doing here? Cole Tucker can play third too. I don't understand the gear. Guillermo has done nothing for me, except for a couple of very few defensive gems at second. But that's not worthy of a trade.
It's not.
Michael Stefanik would have dropped that bunt down.
Yep.
I don't know if you saw. Circling back to bunting for a second.
Okay.
Michael Stefanik laid a beautiful suicide squeeze. And for those that are watching, you know what I'm talking about. He laid down a beautiful suicide squeeze earlier this week for Salt Lake.
Yeah, dude is an all-around contact hitter. 2-1 right here. You need a hit.
Right up the middle, but right to Crawford hitting over.
Okay.
Unbelievable. Oh, my God. You're making this freaking 2-year-old look like amazing. Good God.
I'm going to tell you this, Dominique. If I've had $1 for every time Renifo's hit it right at somebody and very hard, I'd have a lot of dollars.
That's a base hit up the middle.
Yeah, I'm getting
the what's it called? The pre-shift era. That's an RBI base hit.
I'm so angry with that, bro. I mean, he has been robbed more than anybody. And again, what have we seen over the last few games? Angels get the first couple guys on and just forget how to hit. Yeah. Forget how to do things.
Why would it be that easy?
Exactly. By the way, Sarah, if you do want to have a shot at on here, email us and we'll set something up. You know, because again, we are looking for another female voice on the network, and if you can bring it, then it'll be Broughton on this.
It will be Broughton, and it will be gooder, and it will be funner.
Yes. Eric says Vanessa Hutchinson's husband has things going on for him, or things going for him. LOL. And then Grillmaster's just going off yelling, "Bunt the damn ball," which
thank you
again. Look. We just talked about it right before he hit into the double play. We said, look, this dude hits into double plays. So
bunt the ball,
or at least pull the ball to second, you know.
Not like you can't adjust your swing at that point.
And look where the third baseman was a foot.
He's in the 5.5 hole and in on the grass. That's a double whammy. Like, come on.
And our luck, most left-handers that will try to go the other way would hit it right down the goddamn line. Nope.
Just like Zach Neto.
Guillermo hits it right to the goddamn shorts or third baseman who's playing where the shortstop's at. It sucks, bro.
I'm just looking through Twitter right now and looking through comments to see if anybody's talking about the bunt or any other situations right there.
Well, Midapi he says they don't know how to play. You think they know how to bunt. Bunting is the most
lost art ever.
And it was also the easiest. Oh, there's one hit. Oh, that was earlier. But see, here's the thing, my man. Every time I've gone to the batting cages, everyone we go to when we have a group, we always start off with a bunt.
Yep.
You get to see where the pitch is going to be coming from the machine. So you take
arm angle or the machine angle.
The machine angle, yeah. And so you freaking put the bunt down to practice before you even take a swing. So you would think these players would do that too, but not so much.
Not at all. Is Jose Soriano, as I said, is back for the bottom of the sixth. Pitch count is low enough. They've been trying to keep him between 90 and 95. So
look at Oscar. Seems like we're having a hard time between the difference of punting and bunting again. What is up, Leaf? How you doing? I know you're enjoying this one.
Yes.
Let's see. Haha, thanks for the offer. I just want overall a good Angels baseball team, like we all do, Sarah. So we have that in common. The Angels hitting is, in my opinion, not that smart.
Or talented.
Yeah. Yes.
Or talented right now. I'm like, even if the manager is telling you one way or another, why can't you have your own mindset to do something different?
Yes.
Like, this is not a dictatorship where the manager you have to follow every word. Like, if you see the ball differently than the manager does, adjust. And do something different.
And chances are you might piss him off the first couple times, but if you're executing, like the manager can't tell you shit after a while. If you're up there like, hey, I'm gonna get a bunt down right here, and you get one down, you beat it out, they're gonna be like, hey, you shouldn't have did that. I didn't tell you to do that. And they're like, well, I got on base.
And we scored a run. Like, what are we doing here? Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, if I didn't do that, we didn't score.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Halo says, I hate this team so much. Sarah also says, I see easily that what we are doing wrong with most hitters. Even my father sees it, a long-time Angels fan.
Yeah. How would your father react to this right now?
Oh, I want him out here, but he gets too mad. He gets really mad. It's always about, I can't believe this team can only score one run.
Tonight it's 0.
If you ever watch Fairly Odd Parents, the teacher that's always after the Fairly Odd Parents, he raises his voice. That's my dad. Big time.
Well, so far tonight, Angels 6 innings and no runs. When we did the game against Cincinnati, they went 9 innings and didn't score runs. So 15 innings of scoreless baseball while we're on the live cast.
Yep.
How about them apples?
How about that?
God.
Rally Chris wants preseason to start. Let's go Chargers.
Yeah, I know. Niners, Seahawks, we want football to begin sooner rather than later based on this, Oh, God.
That's a good hit.
That's a single. Taylor Ward, get it in. First and second. Oh, no, they actually went first to third.
Because dumbass throws it to second instead of throwing it to third. Because noodle arm.
Yeah. So I don't know if Ty France was running on the play, but regardless.
Why are we showing this?
Because they're talking about Edgar Martinez. The play in the 95 ALDS Game 5, Griffey turns third, comes home, and the
right now, Leaf and Eric are going crazy right now.
They're like, oh, yes. So good back in the day. Hey, that's like us in the 2002 World Series. We're in the same boat. Let's be real.
We are.
We're in the same boat.
But at least we have a World Series. So. Alex says, as much as I love the Angels, I can never do what y'all do consistently. Look, Alex is one of the coolest cats out there.
Yeah.
But he is way too calm to be what we do. Because he can show his emotion, but he's like super calm. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that would fly on this one. So Sarah says, my dad gets way too mad. See, there you go. This is a bat. This is a ball. Those people are just standing there. Your objective is to use a bat and make contact. Well, someone hasn't told the Angels that.
Yeah. There is a pitcher in the bullpen, Fulmer, warming up in the bullpen for the Angels.
We're eating Raisinets and munching on pretzels right now. So we got the.
It's called We're Eating Our Feelings.
Yeah.
I said that from the moment I got here to the studio. I said, I got the Jersey Mikes. We're going to eat our feelings tonight. Here we go. Eat with us.
Last time we were so much more professional. But now we're like, no.
Yeah, we're 2 months into the season. This is the interpretation of the Angels baseball so far.
2 months into the season, bro, Dominic, and we're 14 games under. What the fuck?
Last year at this time we were 29 and 27.
Oh.
Crazy, huh? Funny how time changes.
And
I'm the doofus that said the Angels would win. Well, how many games did we win last year? 77?
yeah,
Or 73?
73.
I said the Angels would win 10 more games this year than they did last year.
Ooh.
I might have been drinking the Ooh, Jerry DiPoto in the house.
I said the Angels were going to win 75 this year.
All right.
That's looking bad. That's
Hop, you can't find it.
Oh,
No, it's in the crowd. It's in the crowd. Thank God. It's in the crowd.
This team relies too much on players hitting home runs.
How many flashbacks are we going to have?
Oh, that's the worst one.
Now it's the Randy Johnson game.
Some of my favorite Angels, Tim Salmon, they just showed, that was the last out. They showed Chili Davis. I hated Randy Johnson for that.
He just walked off the field.
I hated Randy Johnson for that. Yep. He swings at that every time. Sarah's just breaking it down right now.
Sarah could get the Stamos tonight.
She could. She really could.
Because right now, it ain't anybody from the Angels.
Mm-hmm. Angel Stadium needs new food. What the fuck is up with Mac Kraft Mac or whatever?
The Angels need a whole new something.
By the way, remind me on commercial to show the Family Guy thing. That
yeah. Trust me. I was sitting in section 222 against the Royals, and it's right above the Diamond Club. And I'm looking up at the 300 level, and there's like water dripping all the time. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Moniak with the defensive move, and the runner's not going to go. Good. It's like there are issues with this ballpark. Concessions, the ground, like the seats that still say Edison Field on them. Like, this is absolutely disgusting. Like, Honda Center's a better venue than this.
Honda Center is like, what? The Taj Mahal compared to freaking Angel Stadium.
Oh, easily.
Yep. Eric says, I was actually at game 1 of the playoff game, and it was nuts.
As the night, it looks to be done for Jose Soriano. Ron Washington comes out, Carson Fulmer in the bullpen.
And Lombardi is asking a question that we all are asking right now.
What the hell's going on out here?
With the offense.
Well, what's going on right now is Ron Washington comes out. It looks like he's going to pull Soriano, and no. Jose Soriano, he's going to be given the opportunity to clean up his own. He just took the rosin bag and just threw it behind him.
Damn.
He is pissed.
He wants this one, dude.
He wants it bad, but I think this would be probably the most pitches he's thrown in a game. 95 plus right now. But this is something I like from Ron Washington.
He does have faith in his starters, unlike other pitchers.
You throw Soriano into the fire in spring training and make him into a converted starter. He's got to cut his teeth at some point, and he's done it so far this year. We've seen it work out very well, and at times not well. These are these situations. In order to become a legit starting pitcher in Major League Baseball, you have to fight through these innings. Garrett Cole does it. Clayton Kershaw back in his heyday used to do it. Everybody can cut through runners on the corners, 1-out jam, regardless if you're up 4-0 or down 4-0.
That's true.
Let's see the pitch. No, inside.
He's trying to jam him for that double play. You can see it.
Well, just trade Guillermo or Guillerme, whatever. Guillerme.
Why is Dylan Moore's RBI runners in scoring position? He's hitting 348.
Oh,
there you go. Double play.
Guillerme, just second for one. The carryover.
Yeah, right.
That's having confidence in your starter. Ron Washington, he chooses who to have confidence in. It's not like Phil Nevin, who had confidence in Suarez.
Oh, yeah. Or that Phil Nevin would be like, oh, you pitched 45 pitches, time to get you out. Save that arm.
We'll pitch you next Friday.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So the Angels, again, defensively, the Angels have had the better night defensively.
They have.
The Moniak robbing of a home run, now the 5-4-3 inning ending double play. Now all they have to do is hit the ball, and then you've done everything else right. Yeah,
Moniak's catch in center field. And if Pilar makes that play, we're talking about a 2-0 game instead of 4-0 game.
Exactly.
Real quick, this is Family Guy imitating what the Angels grandstands are like as far as food-wise and the experience.
Man, spending a whole day with him is going to be worse than eating at a ballpark. I'll take one terrible beer filled up way too high so I spill most of it, and a too long hot dog on a too short bun. And do you have mustard and relish?
Yeah, it's right there between the entrance and the exit to the bathroom.
Perfect. And can I get a bag of unsalted peanuts? You know, something I would never eat anywhere else in the world?
Sure, here you go.
Great. I can't wait to have diarrhea in the stall with no door while 20 guys wait for me to finish.
And that's that.
There you go. Family Guy 101 about baseball.
Yep.
How about those crappy bathrooms at Angel Stadium, too? Like, I see paper towel rolls that are just lined up behind the urinals trying to absorb all the
the stalls are rusted out, like they're gonna fall over. I mean, it's terrible. And would you trust your baby on those baby changing things? Hell no. Man. David says, "What's up, boys?
What's up?
How you doing?" Enjoying Buster Brown's brew from brewing company up here in Lancaster. Semper Fi, go Marines. There you go. Let's see. Eric Wall says incoming. Let's see. Also, Jay says looks like our turn to fire our offensive coordinator, Tim Lake.
No, you know he's fired? Montgomery.
Yeah.
That goes without saying.
That's a dumb hire right there.
Yeah.
I still say we should have gotten what's his face from Pittsburgh, Clint Hurdle. Yeah. If a pitcher wants to stay in, I'm glad that he keeps them in. Let them take the heat if they want. That is amazing. I like that. Tyler says 2 homies chowing down and clapping like a couple of seals. It's amazing. Hey, shut up, Tyler.
Hey, why not? We got to do something to keep you entertained on a Friday night. As they show the Pacific Northwest.
I love that area, by the way. Let's see. Ron is better than with the pitchers and how the infielders play. Enright has to be credited for a lot of that too.
Yeah.
So
the Angels invested in the bullpen and it has not worked out.
Oh,
They don't invest in the starting rotation. The rotation hasn't been too bad.
Exactly. Let's see. The bathrooms in the Angels Stadium is disgusting. They're like high school basketball. Yeah, and by the way, Eric,
high school bathrooms are a little bit better
high school
than
bathrooms. And Eric, I'll get the spritz o'clock. I promise. I forgot about it earlier.
The Family Guy one was a little more impertinent.
God damn it! Fucking Moniac, dude.
0-2. Oh no, he's done. 0-2.
Yeah, he's done
Bye-bye.
already. 3 damn pitches, dude.
Did he go? But of course, they have that beautiful above third base.
Spritz o'clock, Angels play. Win or lose, we toast the day. Sip and cheer no matter the score. Spritz o'clock, let's pour some more. Spritz o'clock, let's pour some more.
If you want to blame anybody, blame Eric for that. But there you go, Eric.
Spritz.
I'm enjoying a botanical spritz. he's all, yeah.
Spritz me, baby. Spritz me.
That's for you, Eric. I got love for you, Eric. That's what that is.
Taylor Ward batting. Nobody on, 1 out in the 7th. New pitcher into the ball game is Thornton for the Seattle Mariners.
Bro, Taylor just missed his pitch right there.
Of course he did.
That pitch was right there. Slider out over the middle, belt high, and he fouls it off.
Mariners bullpen this year has had a crap ton of scoreless innings. Good for them. God help us.
Thank you, Tyler. Tyler says, you guys are for real legit.
Thank you.
I like that.
We are better than other podcasts.
Yeah.
Did I say that? I'm sorry. Did I say that?
Good God, Moniac. 3 pitches strikeout. DFA his ass. I love you, Grill Master. Let's
that
see.
one's high.
Todd crunching on ice is bad. I know it is. I'm not crunching on ice. I'm crunching on pretzels.
We're being salty right now over our Angels.
Mid-Oppie says, I'm spritzing all over the place at work watching the game. Put your sprinkler away. Hey, we worked a walk. Yes.
First walk of the game, Taylor Ward.
All right. Let's get it going, guys.
Let's get to the Mariners bullpen.
Oh, man.
And now we're going to have a game break to watch Aaron Judge do it again.
Wow.
This time a solo home run. 6-1 Yankees in the 6th.
That is a deep home run right there, dude.
And everybody should be booing his ass in San Fran.
Yeah.
Arson Judge.
The Dongster's up right now, though. 0-1.
Swing that dong round and round. Hit it out of the park.
Hit it downtown.
Here I go.
You know, if he misses with a bat, he could hit it with a dong. Look at. I mean,
It's
look,
right there in
look,
between
look.
his burning loins.
Look,
Let's
bro.
go.
Until it was, I think it was Silent E, or I forget who brought it up. But when they said that his dong was showing, I have to look away sometimes when he's swinging because I find myself looking. Oh, that was a good rip, but foul.
Oh, someone's dang. The dong might have taken out someone else's dong with that one.
You know, he should have one of those creative license plates that says "hung like a horse" or something. You know what I mean? Like,
No, even easier. Just hung.
yeah,
Hung.
it's like, oh, is that William Hung? No, that's Willie Caldong.
No, Taylor Ward on a ball that gets away does not advance to second. Dang it.
See, yo, I'm trying to get into the Don Julio Club luxury zone.
Oh my. I'm waiting at the door. Oh, Artie. I got a spritz for you.
Spritz the clock.
There you go.
There you go. Go.
Taylor Ward, down there. Ricochet.
Ward is too
go.
slow. Oh, Ward is too slow.
Okay, we got a double. Second and third, one out. Here we go. Middle of the order
Hey.
for Kevin Pillar.
Is that a double dong?
Da-dong!
Look at him.
Double dog.
Hey, the umpire came by. He's all, damn, your penis was flapping. Then he's smiling. He's all, yeah, I know.
A little slappy. Make daddy happy. Look at that.
All right.
He dug deep in his burning loins, baby. Angels opportunity a knocking, and can you open and receive the dong?
Look, all I gotta say is they have to score these 2 runs. They have to. And
No, that's a ball. Stop it. That's
look. What better guy to have up there right now than freaking Pilar?
Kevin Mike Trout Pillar.
You gotta have him up. Yeah, this guy's got to come through right here.
No balls, 1 strike. Fouls it off. Okay, emergency hack. All right.
He missed that one though. That was right
He
there.
was setting up outside. He hacked it off.
Yep.
You at least get a sacrifice fly to get 1 in. You gotta get something in at this point. We need our first run on the Heady live stream right now. We
do.
haven't had one all season long.
Let's see what happens right here. Pilar's got to come through.
Good eye.
Good.
We haven't gotten a run since last year, August, trade deadline, when we scored 1 against Atlanta.
That's right.
It has been, over 9 months since we've called a run on this broadcast.
We need a clutch hit right here.
Come on, let's go.
Look, he's batting .337.
Come on, 41%. Missing.
Good eye. Do you know that he's played like half the time that freaking Ward has, and Ward is leading us with 34 RBIs. Pilar's only 9 back.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Come on, let's see what we got. 2
Well,
balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 1 out in the top of the 7th. Pilar ground ball, but right to third.
No.
And Taylor Ward's thrown out at the plate. Are we gonna call obstruction? Was the catcher? Did he give enough room?
Dude, Rojas is killing us tonight defensively. That sucks, bro. I don't know who told him to go.
What? Oh! You saw it literally. Okay, if you're gonna go, wait for the third baseman to commit to throwing to first. You gotta commit.
Look, that's not a double play. If Ward looked at him and went back to third, Rojas has to stutter step. He only maybe gets the throw at first. Fucking idiot Ward, dude. I'm sorry.
There was no reason to go after that one. He watched the ball go into the glove. If Taylor Ward is going to go home, wait until the third baseman commits the throw and the ball's in the air to first.
Yep.
At least if you get thrown out then, at least you're trying to make something out of nothing. I wouldn't be as pissed as I were there.
Yep. Edwin's saying what I think right there.
Damn.
Angels are so hard to watch right now.
Angels lead the league right now in most outs on the base pass with now 27 this season.
God damn.
Okay, Hoppy. BR Poppy. Foul ball. 0-1. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Every chance they get to kill an inning, they do it. Literally.
We should have had at least one run on the Guillermo double play. Should have got one right there. It should be 4-2 at least. No,
bad
Hoppy
swing.
away.
They have like a 4-inch gap to so people can wave hi to you while you take a shit. Oh, they're talking about that at the rest.
The bathrooms.
Yeah, the bathrooms still. Yeah, the bathrooms are terrible.
Ron Washington wants to freaking just blow a gasket right now.
This team is so frustrating.
He's like, I gave you an opportunity, Soriano, got out of the frame. Good eye.
I'm telling you right now, Ward is not smart. He does a lot of dumb things. You said it yourself. He saw the ball go into the third baseman. At least stand there and try to see if he'll run you back.
If it was one of those situations where it was go on contact, different situation.
But it wasn't.
It wasn't. Exactly. If it was, different story. But no.
Yep.
Come on. If you can't get a hit, at least work the bases loaded. For Theis, who's been your hottest hitter tonight, good take, full count.
Okay, now if you get the bases loaded, this could get interesting.
One swing of the bat, Theis has had 2 good swings tonight, could tie this game.
Or even if he just rips a single, you get 2 runs.
Or a gap shot.
Yeah, exactly. The replay wasn't slammo. How fast Ward was?
It's a walk, bases loaded. Okay,
all right.
We got something to fight for right now.
Yep.
Bases loaded, 2 out. This is it. If the Angels can't get at least 2, if not 3 this inning, and Scott Service, is he going to the pen? Has he had enough of Thornton?
Yeah, he's had enough. By the way, Tyler says the replay wasn't slow-mo. That's how fast Ward is running.
You're not wrong.
Bro, his ears.
No, you know what he saw?
Huh.
He turned and saw the dong and was mesmerized by the golden dong. Thornton out of the game. Will have a pitching change timeout on Apple TV.
Yes, absolutely. What is it? Next one. Oh, wait, hold on. This one says, Sarah says, yeah, they are so hard to watch definitely at times. Only reason why I watch is I actually like these young players. No. And there's something to watch for. Let's see. Snut says, yo, my homie at work told me to watch you guys and not Super Halo Brothers, and now I get it. Get it down with the show. Man, they some lames. They are. I'm just saying.
I will. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to plead the fifth and just give a wink.
There you go.
That's all I can do nowadays. After our
next time we do a noble thing, definitely come by. Schnutz.
Yes,
definitely. I got you. Sarah says Ward isn't disciplined fully on baseball fundamentals. I hate when no one fixes after this long. Yeah, and that's the thing too. I think his ears hold him back. Those things are like Dumbo ears, bro.
Hey, Joe Adell was the same way when he couldn't catch a ball in the outfield. It was the basics.
Yep.
And now you're reverting and going through different situations like that. That's the hardest part of the bunch.
What about this question? What's the IQ of this team? That's about as high as our runners with scoring position.
Yeah. The IQ right now it depends on the game and who you ask. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. Rally Chris wants make some noise. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Matt Theis, the Angels have a chance, man.
So you're telling me there's a chance, bro?
Let's go.
Mr. Rogers wants a pitching change.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Can we trade Ward for a pair of cleats?
No, we need something more from that. Hello, we are a struggling franchise.
Yes, we are.
We need a pair of cleats and a used broken aluminum bat.
And what is your take on Moniak being so bad this year?
Honestly, I have no clue. He had such a great 2023. I can't say it's Ron Washington's fault. I don't know if it's last year was the mirage where it was the 1 year, like we have a Jared Walsh. He had the one great year. You kept him around instead of going after Freddie Freeman, and it didn't work out in your favor. And instead of Matt Theis, Joe Adell was going to pinch hit.
Oh, snap.
Are you kidding? Now we go with the...
I don't get it. I don't
care if it's a lefty. He's been your best hitter tonight, 2 for 2.
And you sit him.
And he's... What?
This is more of a genius move for our boy.
Let's...
Strike.
With 2 outs, you're going to go to a guy who is struggling at the plate. Now, please, Joe Adell, prove me wrong. I will eat crow all day long. I have no problem begging and pleading to eat crow on this show right now if you can at least deliver 1 run across the plate. Give me 1. Just 1.
Yep.
As he bats 179 this year against bullpen pitching.
All
he's going to do is swing outside, and the ball's freaking 3 feet off the plate.
Now watch him come inside right here with a slider and just strike him out, dude.
Yep. He's batting .357 with the bases loaded in his career with two grand slams and 15 RBIs. They're going to grant him times. But
Now, Wharton, this guy has baited him twice in the outside.
Matt Theis has been hitting all day long.
Let him hit, bro.
Let him hit. This is the one of the few times I don't want to go with the matchup.
And he's been so ice cold right now.
He's batting .268 against lefties this year. So I get the matchup purposes, I get. But in this scenario, if it was 4-3, okay, maybe. But you need a run. Oh, God.
In the worst way, bro. Here it is, 2-2.
Oh,
did he get it?
Did he get it? To the window! To the wall! To the sweat dripping down our...
Yeah!
Grand slam! To the window! To the wall! To the sweat dripping down our ball! Oh, you big girl!
Yeah!
I will eat... What did I just say? I will eat crow! Eat the crow!
Eat the crow! Eat the crow! Yeah!
We are tied!
Whoa!
On an inside pitch.
Yep. But you know what? That pitch missed, though.
Inside got a little too in, and Joe Adele brings out the dong.
Oh, yeah.
Holy moly.
Look how short the dong is, though. He's so short. Grand slam, dude.
I will eat crow on that for the rest of the season.
You know what? I'll eat the leftovers because I just said, too, in my mind, I was like, why the hell did we get rid of dude? But that was the right call. It worked.
Neto!
Yeah.
It's turning around, baby.
All right.
All right.
Nice job. Dude, 3 grand slams career for Mr. Adele.
Wow.
Okay,
here's the pitch. It catches way too much on the inside part of the plate.
And you knew that was coming because he was throwing him outside, so you knew at some point he was going to bust him inside, and you can't miss on a pitch like that.
If I'm a lefty pitcher, you want to go down and in with the ball in the dirt ahead of the count. Too much of the plate, we'll take it.
You want that ankle high, and that was knee high.
Okay, so who's going to be first out of the pen? Fulmer was warming up earlier.
I think you stick with Fulmer.
I would stick with Fulmer at this point. Oh, Joe Adele busted his helmet. Oh. He was celebrating too hard. He busted a helmet.
Look at what Isaac said. Crow equals dong.
I'm not going to say that, but I will eat crow.
And he just tuned in to say crow equals dong.
Oh, my God.
Jed Edwin says, Joe fucking Adele, legend. I love it. Everyone's happy except Eric.
We have said this ad nauseum for the last 2+ years of Joe Adele.
Yes.
I'm frustrated with him. I'm sick of him. Prove it or get out.
Well, look at this, though. Sarek, before the pitch, said, Adele's only hot zone at the moment is bottom middle. And that's exactly where it was.
Exactly.
Uh-oh.
Neto's going to safe. Yes.
Yes.
Runner in scoring position. Okay, now why aren't we pinch hitting for Guillerme now?
Because he's good at hitting into double plays.
Well, not now. Even with 2 outs, he'd hit into a double play.
He's all, damn, my power is gone.
Like Kyron Paris could hit.
Eric's a Mariner fan, and he's calling for Adele to get that Stamos.
Well, at this point, it could happen.
Yep.
But we need another hit. Come on, Guillerme.
We need a hit, and we got the lead, actually, which is
crazy. Yeah.
I would have never thought.
What a huge spot right now for the Angels to get into this situation.
Yep.
Dead in the water all game. Guillerme could give us the lead. Oh, what are you doing?
All right.
Get out!
Guillerme is definitely
3 feet outside and he's swinging. Anybody who said, oh, the bunt 2 weeks ago against the Cardinals was that far outside, he just swung. It doesn't matter where it is.
Dominique coming with a heat. I love it.
Get with it.
By the way,
you don't swing at 3. I'm sorry. You don't swing at 3 pitches in the zone. 1 called for a ball, 2 for a strike, and you wait to, that Willie Calhoun's dong is farther than that ball.
Even though the pitcher that gave up the grand slam should get the nachos tonight, Guillerme's putting up quite the battle. Two double plays. And also a chance to give your team the lead, and you swing at a pitch, like you said, that was 2 to 3 feet off the plate.
Anybody who said Ron Washington's fault for that bunt against St. Louis can go, suck it! Suck a dong!
By the way, AC, I like that Oscar says, we're so back. And AC says, surely the Angels pitching puts up zeros after this. Hopefully.
Hey, is it Spritz o'clock maybe?
It might be, but I like what Angel's grandma, by the way, she's a huge Adele fan, so you know she's happy. She's like, eat crow.
I did it. The crow. Hey, I'm happy for him. I haven't been against him. I'm just like, you got to prove it at some point. I will eat crow on Joe Adele because to me, that means he's succeeding, and I want to see that from him.
Absolutely. We want this guy coming. Oh, Dre Money's already killing it. I feel a Buttercup song coming soon. Oh, my God. Saucedo throwing a fit. Let's see. That was too far. Or wait, that is so far. Also, the Mariners jerseys look like Rally's Burgers diarrhea. Damn. Also, the Angels' grandma says, don't underestimate Joe Adele. Washington made the right move. He did. And you know, you called it. We called it.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I want to eat crow. I'm not going to doubt it until the situation happens. But the situation and the move worked. Unfortunately, you do lose Matt Thaiss in this order right now, who has had 2 hits in the game. But would you rather lose a guy with 2 hits and still be down, or put Joe Adele and get the lead?
Look, with a year of so many failures that we've had this season, for once we had a call that was made right, and it's not always is Ron Washington's fault. He'll put the right guy in there, but the right result won't happen. And in this case, the right call was made and the right result actually happened. Best case scenario.
And we're going to go with Luis Garcia coming out of the pen. 1-0 record of 4.44 ERA in 24 1/3 innings on the bump out of the pen.
Although he's pitched good, I'm really suspect to this because I would have started more right here with a lefty Crawford up. That's just my opinion.
You got lefty Crawford, then Rojas, then Rodriguez.
Yeah, I would have went with Moore. But we'll see what
Moore
Garcia
hasn't been as consistent this part of this year. That's on the corner for a strike inside.
That's a pretty pitch, by the way.
You're in a situation now where you got to throw up a 0. Keep the momentum on your side. Let's not celebrate and then go back down behind the 8 ball.
Mm-hmm.
This is where you ground ball.
Nice
first
pitch.
base, Calhoun. He nearly trips over his dong, but gets it to Garcia in time for out number 1. He kind of leaned a little bit. He's like, "Oh, I'm top heavy now. I'm bottom heavy. I'm sliding. I'm falling."
They're gonna be like, "Why did he throw it from his knees right there?" Well, he was being weighed down.
Everything was away in that Joe Adele at bat except for the pitch. He donged out of the park.
83 mile per hour slider too, dude.
Yeah, and the left fielder's like, "I'm over here." Oh wait, the ball's over there. Gone.
I thought he was going to catch it at the wall, but
our luck was at the wall.
When I saw the pitchers actually celebrating, I'm like, oh, hell yeah. By the way, Alex, we got to hit up Pizza Mania. That's on you, man. Whenever you want to do it, just let me know. I'll go. Some of the best pizza in Whittier, if not the best pizza. Just saying.
Very nice. Rojas, the lefty.
Oh,
and he plunks him in the shoulder. That's what you get for turning 2 double plays against us.
Yeah, fuck you, Rojas.
Actually, 1 double play and throwing a runner out at home. That's what you get.
Yep.
That's payback.
Unfortunately, in a tie game, that's not the smartest thing to do, but still.
And especially 97 fastball right at the elbow guard. Oh, look at that. That is just, that got more of like right. The forearm tenderness.
The tender part, man, that has to hurt. How many times when you played, how many times were you hit like that?
On the forearm or just in general?
In general.
I was hit quite a lot because I had a smaller frame. I was kind of the slap bunt hitter, so I would constantly bunt around and get brushed inside and get kind of clipped.
I would crowd the plate. I got hit a lot.
Oh, pickoff attempted first, and he's safe.
They should have had him with a better throw. He was leaning, dude.
But again, the camera doesn't show it until after he's called save.
Yeah.
So you can't even see what the heck. And now they're going to show it.
Yeah, look, dude, he's way off the bag.
Oh, because he stepped back.
Yeah.
He stepped off the mound. Like if he just went now, he took about a half a second and he one-hopped it. A little bit better of a throw, and you maybe could have had him out. You can't assume anything, but you could have maybe had him.
He wasn't even watching him. That's the sad thing. And he almost hits that batter. Oh, man, this game's getting intense, dude.
All right. So what we thought would have been a snooze fest has turned into something quite shock of amazing at this point.
You know, Alex did say that earlier in the game. He said Joe Adele's carrying this team, but he laughed.
Yeah. And we joked about, his batting average isn't great right now over the last couple of weeks. Well, again, I've eaten crow now twice tonight here, folks. I am fine with doing that. We're tied in the 7th. I'll take it. Pitch. Rodriguez fouls it off 1-1.
Dangerous pitch right there. This game has gotten very intense. Lewis has been hot. He could do it, but it will be close.
Well, would you rather have Garcia or Aaron Loop?
Oh, dude. By the way, I saw a kid wearing the
Loop jersey.
Yeah. I would love to see Garcia more than Aaron Loop. Ooh, nice pitch.
Foul ball Rodriguez, 1-2. This is a big strikeout if you can get him, or just out in general.
Bro, can we turn 2? I would love just to turn 2 right now. Let our Lord Washington cook. I like that.
Let Lord Washington cook, baby. He's been at the top step, arms crossed all night long. Man with a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, keep everything in front of you right now. 1-2. In the dirt. Good block.
Yeah,
Good. Keep everything in front of you right now.
Dre Money's calling it, though. AM 830 is going to play that Grand Slam for a week. They will. He'll be like,
if this was Bally Sport, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
yeah, they'll be like, hey, guys, you got to hear the replay. James, can you play the replay of the Grand Slam, please?
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Come on, strike out. Ooh.
Okay, foul. Ooh.
Damn, that was too good of a pitch.
You can't leave anything in the middle.
That was way too good of a pitch. See, we're lucky that Julio's not on his game right now.
Let's not say that. I don't want to say that. I don't want to be the cause. Don't let me be the cause. Don't let us be the cause.
Dude, that's a packed house, by the way.
Come on. He takes time.
Just Rodriguez, Canzone, and Moore are the only ones who haven't contributed tonight.
6 of 9 batters have at least one hit tonight for the Mariners.
Yikes.
Come on. This would be a huge punchy.
Man, this will be enormous. 2-2 pitch. Let's see what he's got. Oh, nice.
Oh, Hoppy keeps it in front.
Bro, they were crossed up again. Oh, Hoppy was looking for something inside, and that pitch is terribly outside.
We are in the bottom of the 7th, all tied up at 4 apiece. Runner at first, 1 out for Rodriguez. Runner goes, and he fouls it off.
Oh,
That's
they're so lucky.
I like it. That's good. The runner had a good takeoff. So,
by the way, James is wanting an Adele bobblehead. Do you think that ever happens?
Next year, if he stays.
Yeah.
Because remember, he's a free agent at the end of this year.
That is true.
So if he stays, you have an opportunity, depending on what type of contract. I don't think he gets a mega contract. I would give him something along the lines of like 3 years, $20 million. Nothing flashy, nothing trashy at the same time.
Or 3 and 30.
3-2, ground ball, just foul. All right, to the brink of insanity.
This is why I don't like.
Did the runner just call a timeout? Can the runner call a timeout?
Not.
He was signaling to the umpire this.
But that's not a foul ball. Like, yeah, I don't know.
I don't. Yeah, because see, he's just slowly. See, now they're telling him to hustle up. Okay. So I guess you can.
I guess so.
Because the pitch clock reset. Oh, interesting. I've never seen that happen in the pitch clock era so
weird.
Far. Come on, Garcia, be better.
3-2, get the strikeout. Oh, there he goes again.
Yes, throw down. Oh,
interference.
Rodriguez leaned.
He leaned down into him. Oh, fuck you. I can't stand Rojas now, dude.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Let's see. Show the replay. He beat the tag. We're not commenting on the tag, but Rodriguez swung and missed, leaned into the plate, but then he leaned back. Did he get out in time? That's where, as a catcher, you got to force your way and hit the batter.
Oh, no, he got out of the way. He's fine.
Yeah.
He's fine.
He was on the base. If he stood up straight, if he was still straight, that would have been interference. But he made a motion to attempt to get out of it, which would evade the call.
You know what I've seen, too, where baseball players get that interference call, even if they don't hit the batter with their hand, they'll be like, that, or they'll spike the ball. Yeah.
But he at least showed if it was replay. He tried pulling out. He tried
pulling out.
1-0, foul ball, 1-1. Right. This is the batter. Come on, Garcia, be better.
This could be the game right here. You know what I mean? Like, this is one of those moments that maybe gets the Angels a victory or gets them a loss. By the way, this guy looks like Shonowell.
He's got some Shonowell in his game. A little more circular in the face, but
those eyes, though.
There is Shonowell, the 1-1.
That's a strike.
Yes, he gave it to him. Yeah. Good. You called that all game, baby. You've called it all game.
Good old butt chin service doesn't like that call.
Come on.
Look at that butt chin.
Come on, finish him off.
Strike three. Come
on.
Finish
him.
Oh, he wanted to.
Come on.
He wanted it.
On deck would be Canzone.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to get to Ty France at this point.
No, France
or
is,
Haniger, who they both have hits tonight.
and they both traditionally kill the Angels. This is ballsy for Washington going with a righty versus mostly lefties here.
Ooh, good pitch. You're wanting for him to fish, but he ain't fishing at this point.
That was a better eye right there.
Yeah.
I would have swung at that. I'm just telling you right now. I would have swung at that.
And that's why you're here and not there.
That's why I struck out a lot in single A. So
there you go.
I was trying to hit the ball over the fence.
Come on, here we go. Finish him off, Garcia. Be better.
Come on.
Be better. Get Cal Raleigh.
Get this guy. Come on.
Come on. Right here. End it.
Oh, wait.
Deep to center. Moniak
He's got it.
to the track. Yes.
All right.
We're alive.
Yes.
To the 8th and tied at 4.
I like it.
Garcia, you're coming around.
I like it.
Rengifo, Moniak, Ward, top third, due up in the 8th.
If those are Nevin's numbnuts from last year, they're not challenging the batters. But these guys are challenging the batters.
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Loop is just not good. He's not even on a team. He's that bad. Also, Eric says...
we need a rally here, folks. Where's Rally Chris?
Yeah,
let's go.
We need Rally to be jumping up and down. Julio has 2 red zones, lots of neutral zones. And blue. Dude, she is killing it. I'm telling you, email us. I want to have you on. Hey, guys, I just noticed you guys have Garcia on the Heedy podcast, The 3 Blind Beards. Oh, geez. This guy's coming with the jokes and insults.
We're not blind. Excuse us.
What have we missed? Except the Adele thing. Let's see. She's talking about Rally's dark blue zone where he likes to strike out. Dustin checks in. He says, Rally looks like a creepy old man from Family Guy, Mr. Herbert.
Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
I got some popsicles in my basement. Oh, man. Yeah, that was a lucky one right there, dude. Got those runs. Wow.
So this has now turned out to be a much better game than April's Cincinnati matchup.
This is more intense because now we're in the do or die part of the game.
But you have to remember, you wouldn't be in this situation if Jose Soriano did not lock down and really settle down after a bad first inning. And really, it wasn't a bad first inning for him. He put the ball in play in doable positions, but a sacrifice fly and a tough hop against the wall that rolled out of Pilar's glove made it 3-0. Now, the other run was justified at that point, but still, he could have laid down and croaked and just said, okay, we're done. We're going to lose on a Friday night. And Ron Washington gave him the keys to the castle, and he got out of that 6th inning to set up the pinch hit grand slam from Joe Adele.
Do you think that was the grit move of the night? Washington letting him finish? Like, did they think that got the confidence going in that dugout? Because
either way, it let him, he spritzed that finish.
Oh, he did. He did.
He let him finish that dong spritz.
Wait, did someone say spritz? Because we have...
Come on, before the commercial comes back.
Spritz o'clock, Angels play. Win or lose, we toast the day. Sip and cheer no matter the score. Spritz o'clock, let's pour some more.
Spritz o'clock.
Spritzy o'clock.
By the way, whose fault is it that we were losing earlier in the game?
It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's I'm the problem.
Sorry, I just had to throw it out there.
Yeah, I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, but those words actually kind of worked out for Artie Moreno.
Oh, yeah. Robert says, God, I miss Madden. What?
Hey, I do miss him walking the bases loading and winning that game again. That was probably his most signature victory out of his Angel tenure.
Probably.
The bases loaded walk, and Mike Trout's like, dude, please tell me you're not.
Yeah.
And,
And we still won that game. That's
exactly.
crazy.
And then they have Heidi Watney up in the top balcony throwing wieners off the wall with a parachute.
She's all dong on a shoot? Sure. Just wait, they'll blow it in the 9th. They will.
Look at that. I threw the ball so far, farther, and it just leveled out, and it hit the thing. My God.
It hit an old man in the head and then an old lady over there.
It was the dong alert of the night. Come on, Rengifo, get on base. Let's go. Start a rally. 0 for 3 on the night, and he's going to make it 0 for 4.
Jeez.
Unless someone drops the ball.
Okay, I will say this. One Jets pod is calling for worst, for them to lose, worst case scenario.
Oh.
I will say this. If we go to extras, we're definitely losing. Hands down. Hands down. And I will tell you right now, I'm so confident that if we go to extras here, that we're going to lose. I will say the fans can vote on what kind of crow I eat. Literally.
If we have to
If you
lose
guys
in
win.
extra innings.
Yeah, we have to lose an extra.
Lose an extra inning.
And then I don't eat crow. But you
Ooh.
guys, but if we win, you guys can pick whatever crow I have
So
to eat.
either way, if we go to extra innings, Todd's gonna eat as much crow as you want.
Yes.
If
we win.
lose,
If we win.
if we win. If we lose.
If we lose, I get to say I was right.
Okay. There you go. There we go. I've eaten crow once tonight. Todd hopefully gets a second chance.
I might eat literal crow.
He might literal crow because some nasty people on this show will make it happen, especially One Jets Pod.
Yes.
He will make you earn it.
Yeah, he will be like, you know what? I remember. I have it on tape, and he'll play it. So.
Happy Friday though to One Jets Pod for checking in.
Yes, sir.
Come on, Moniac. Fouls it off. Come on.
Dre says if they win, Caldong gonna be hard as a rock.
How many Halo honks' dongs are hard right now?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, Terry Smith in the truck right now.
Oh my God.
Oh yes.
He's like, out of here, out of here, out of here.
Moniac. Okay.
Ooh,
Ooh, that
stank.
was a shot 100 miles off the bat.
Like the Bee Gees, he's staying alive. That's so terrible.
Or Queen, keep yourself alive.
There you go.
Hey, Moniac has kept us in the game with that home run robbing catch. Can he get on base? And that
Nope.
would be a no.
He sucks. Robert says that was a super typo. I miss blaming Madden. Sorry.
I know. He thought about that after we grilled him a little
Yes,
bit. Rob,
exactly.
come on. Let's figure this out.
Dre says if Estevez comes in, we lose.
Oh, yeah. Who would come in this situation now in the eighth?
Oof.
Do you bring a Fulmer in? Do you bring a Matt Moore?
Or a Suarez?
Oh, God. Okay. Easy.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, due up for them would be the hardest part of the dong of their order.
Ooh.
France, or
Hanniger?
no, Canzone?
Yeah, Canzone.
Canzone,
Yeah.
France, Hanniger.
That's the tough part right there.
Taylor Ward half-heartedly check swinging through that one, and it's 1-1. Come on now. Got to find a way to make it work. Get on base. Top of the eighth, 4-4 is our score.
Al checking in from Oregon. He's at work right now. He says
What's
the game is
up?
blacked out up there.
Ball 2 feet off the plate, called for a strike, 1-2. Ay. Come on, got to swing.
He's blacked out in Oregon. That's weird because it looks like they have a full house there, you know?
Yeah, doesn't matter. They don't. Rod Manfred doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't want fans.
Good eye.
2-2.
26% chance Taylor Ward's going to reach base according to the metrics of Apple TV.
We are on a butt clincher game right
The hole is getting a little tighter right now.
Oh, come on, dude. You got to protect the plate.
Breaking ball, check swing. It's right on in there, and the Angels go down quietly. 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 errors for the Angels. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors
That's a good pitcher
for
right
the
there.
Mariners. Canzone, France, Hanniger against probably a new Angels pitcher.
One Jets Pod says, we're definitely losing now. Dan says, like the dong of crow. Shut up, Dan. Robert says, would like to see Moniac not start his hand so far back instead of stride pick the foot up and put it down. He drives his back shoulder towards the ball. He seems late on every pitch because he is. That's a good call right there.
Mm-hmm.
I could see a home run here by Ward. Just needs to be patient. Well, he was too patient.
Well, maybe his next time around the order in extra innings.
Yeah. And One Jets Pod says, would like to see Moniac do something.
It's the Michael Jordan meme.
And then Alex says, I'd probably have a better average than Moniac. Probably, dude. Oregon is communist. They pay for they can't pay for the electric bill. Wow.
What, I brought up communism earlier in the conversation.
Right? Man.
It's a full circle moment tonight here, folks.
Mateo says, question for both of you. Is this a tie game or in a tie game this late, a game of chess or checkers?
Well, it should be chess where you bunt, get the runners over, do the right things in the right time.
Yeah.
But knowing the Angels, they'll play checkers.
Yeah. It's going to be something like that.
Or maybe they'll dare to be different and just play Scrabble.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
What else we got?
One Jets Pod says, Big 20 has a better chance of getting his V card punched than the Angels winning. Wow.
Oh, my good. Well, I will give One Jets Pod credit. He said before the homestand of the Cleveland Guardians started, he said the Angels at best would go 2-7 or 3-6. Right now, coming into this ball game in the last 6, the Angels are 1-4.
1-5.
Or 1-5. No, 1-4.
No, 1-5.
Oh, yeah, 1-5. Yeah, that's right. That math. 1 + 5 is 6. That's right. 1-5. So, even with the series win, he'd be on pace. So, the only way one Jets pod would be wrong is if the Angels sweep the Mariners. And you know what that sweep would mean? A win tonight puts us tied with Oakland for 4th. And a sweep only puts us 6 games back in the first week of June.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Well, 6 games back. I think it would be 8 games, no?
No, it's 9 at the moment, and a sweep would get us 6.
Yeah, I'm sorry, 6. Yeah, but then the problem with that is you'd pull teams like Texas and Houston closer. So
Texas 3 games under 500, and it's Matt Moore out of the bullpen here. So another lefty out of the Ron Washington bullpen.
I don't like that ERA, though.
No, he has struggled this year in comparison to how rock solid he was last year. Ground ball softly. Renhefo. Okay, hurry it up. Thank you. Okay.
I do not like his approach on that soft ground ball.
He let it eat him up.
He was waiting for an error to happen right there. I do not like that.
Yeah. You can, as a young, if there's any young infielders or people out there with kids that play the ball,
charge the motherfucking ball.
Charge the ball. Do not let it wait and come to you. It is a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, it could get your feet not set to where you throw an off-balance throw, or you could do what Renifo did earlier, which is bobble it. So I don't like that at all.
Forward thinking, looking at the remainder of this series tomorrow, 4:15 first pitch. It's going to be Reed Detmers against Bryce Miller. And then Sunday afternoon baseball, it will be Griffin Canning against Luis Castillo.
That's actually a much better start than anticipated. I'm actually looking forward to that one.
Yeah. And then, of course, the Angels after this will come back home to take on the Padres and the Houston Astros. As right now, Matt Moore in the middle of his delivery, but pause for a moment on this TV.
Yeah, we actually we might catch up to you guys on this one. Oh, come on, dude. Don't pause now.
Don't do this. We've come all this way.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay, we're back.
We might actually be even with you guys now.
Yeah, maybe. Took a little pause there for a minute, literally. Hey, fun fact, he knows Mitch Haniger's dad, Mateo.
There we go.
I would be surprised if a sweep, Angels don't look like they can do it, or they're good enough.
Yeah. Ground ball, foul off, 2-1, 2-2. After the Mariners series, they come home and take on the Padres. It'll be Anderson against Waldron. I'm going to Tuesday game where it's Sandoval against Darvish.
That's a good one.
And then Soriano against Dylan Cease.
A guy the Angels should have got, but we wound up getting Giolito.
Yes. And then Houston comes into town. You have Detmers against Valdez, Canning against Brown, and Anderson against Verlander.
I have to agree with Sapphire right there, EQ. The electric fans that are in Seattle, there's nothing like it.
Uh-oh.
That's gone.
Bye-bye. We're losing 5-4.
God damn it.
Ty France hits a dong in a left field.
He did it again.
Why not walk him? He's 2 for 2 on the day. He's now a triple shy of the cycle. 417, 108 off the bat. And that'll do it. Well, it's not a walk-off, but the Angels will have 3 outs to go to try to rally in this one.
See, if our boy there's a Trident. If Moore had been pitching better, this season, this would be a guy that we can move, Yeah. But
well, the Angels had the opportunity, but they go 1-2-3 quietly in the top of the 8th.
Who was the last out for us? It was Ward, right?
Yeah, Ward. So it'll be Dong, Pilar, and Ohapi.
The meat of the lineup.
The meat of the lineup.
And Adele will be 4th if we can get somebody on.
If I see that damn Trident, that thing pisses me off. It's so annoying. I don't know why. That one out of all the celebrations bugged me the most.
Really?
One of the ones that bugs me the most. Soft ground ball. Guillerme has it across the diamond. It goes out number 2.
About the only good thing he's done tonight is turn that double play plus get the
Yeah. But you leave one over the outside corner of the plate, Ty France will kill you every time.
Grill Master's yelling for the DFA.
Andres Munoz, the Seattle Mariners closer, warming up in the bullpen.
stupid. Oscar says, I'm now more mad. Eric is like, good God Almighty. Yeah, he's happy. He's happy.
Matt Moore. So, well, the Angels will need a little magic at the end of the day. It was nice while it lasted, but I have a feeling it's not going to potentially end well tonight for the Angels. Unfortunately, they only have one inning to do so, and that will be the top of the ninth.
You know, I really wanted to have a nice, positive, laugh out loud type,
Post-game show for once in our life.
And I think this is going to be
it's not going to be a bitter one like, oh, what the hell did we do? It's more going to be like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I feel it, for me at least.
I think so too. This one's a tough one right now.
But we talked about it before the inning. It was who was going to come in. Was it going to be Fulmer? Was it going to be Moore? Was it going to be somebody else? And it ends up being Moore who gives up the run.
Yep. And he's just missing with his pitches. He's all over the place right now. Andrew Rivas says, we saw this coming. Also, and I have to point out again, the bullpen was the most improved part of the season. Laugh my ass.
Not going to lie. Well, you know who's spot? Oh, and that's
a double? Yep.
Double for Seattle.
At least if Pilar can.
No, Pilar can.
Yeah, that's true.
In my opinion, if Adam Simber was the Adam Simber from the first month and a half of the year, he would have come in the 8th inning.
That's true.
But with him, the last 2 or 3 outings being inconsistent, Ron Washington pretty much said he has to earn his spot back.
Yep.
And look at Ron Washington when that homer hit. He was standing right at the top of the dugout, sitting like this, and as soon as it was hit, head down. He knew it as soon as it was off the bat.
You know what I loved about Sosha when those plays would happen? He would just start scratching his chin like
this.
Yeah.
The little and he had no mustache or beard. It was just like, let's figure this out.
Let me just touch my nose and figure out how we're going to do this.
Yeah.
Andrew says, let's see if you agree with this. I would have rather have seen them lose 5-0.
Yes, I say this all the time. You come all this way back into the game to lose by 1.
Yeah.
It is the epitome of giveth and taketh away. Like, good God Almighty.
Suck it up. Your dad's just clowning tonight.
It's all you, not me. Breaking ball foul 0-1 against Moore.
Man. Tough one, man.
Why must we do this? Well, we said, are we playing chess or checkers? And we were going to play checkers.
Yeah.
And Seattle's going to power us now. Swung and missed. 0-2 against Dylan.
I think we're playing Connect 4 and we're losing at that. So Mariners are still fucking bums. Though, could C. Tucker be kept in the minors since no one wants him? Maybe. Yeah, we'll probably keep him.
Popped him up. Foul ball.
Nope. DFA more.
No, you know what it should have been?
Huh?
Our broadcaster, Wayne Randazzo, in between the innings, is doing the Seattle tradition of throwing the wieners in the what are they called? The parachutes. You're enticing them and supporting them, but I know you work for Apple, but at the same time, doesn't it just look bad?
It does look very bad.
Oh no! We suck again!
Yes.
I'm sorry. I don't care what anybody says. I miss Matt Vasgersian.
Yeah.
I love the way he calls a game. And I know some people don't like it, but I think he's better than Wayne Randazzo. I'll tell you that.
Alex is honest question. Would you all have traded Trout? Yeah, I would have a while ago, but there's no trade value now, and his contract's too big.
No. Popped up foul.
No.
Already needs something to put his money towards.
Oh, jeez.
It's not wrong.
Man, that took the wind out of my sails, and I'm not even on the field, bro.
Like, Luis Garcia got out of a big inning. Seattle 11-4 in 1-run games this year.
That's what winning teams do.
Struck him out. Inning over. To the 9th. The dong of the order. Coming up.
Let me tell you what happened one year when I was playing. Real quick, I have a real quick story. When I was playing in the CIFs, we had a game like this to where we had battled back from 5-3 down to take an 8-5 lead. And they had scored 2 runs, but we had made a great defensive play to get the momentum back. And we were putting it into the 9th inning, and it was the top of the 9th inning. We got the first out, but then he walked our closer walked the next guy, and then I was playing center field, and there was a ball hit off the bat, and I thought, oh shit, I may have a shot at this. So I start calling for the ball because I have a better beat on it than the left fielder.
Okay.
And as we're hitting the left center field wall, I'm thinking I'm going to get it on the track, but it keeps going and keeps going. And then as I'm trying, before I could even jump the wall, because it looked like it was going to come down before the wall, it made it over the fence. And when I looked up and I was just like, oh, it's not even coming off the wall.
Yeah.
Like I remember walking back to my position as the base runner is still going around celebrating. And I had no energy. Like I made the next batter on a 2-2 pitch, lined one up the middle, and I kind of just played it off of one hop. And because my legs were jello, like I had lost,
everything was taken out of you.
Yeah,
Wind out of their sail.
So when the inning was over and I came back in, we lost the game. But in between the bottom of the ninth inning, the manager was like, "Dude, you should have got the ball in center field." And I was just like, I was thinking too much of the home run.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh shit!" And then I didn't realize it till like a year later why he said, "Oh shit." Because at the time I was a leader in the outfield.
Yep.
And to see me dejected, it kind of like fed into the rest of the dugout, and everyone else didn't feel like we had a chance after that. Even though we're down 1 run.
It changes the complexity.
And we went 1, 2, 3 to end the game. And I remember just being so just dejected after that game.
Baseball is 100% a game of momentum.
Correct.
I don't care what anybody says, and sometimes you have it and sometimes you don't, and the pendulum swings numerous times in a game. But in that case scenario, it's absolutely insane.
Yep. Now look at them celebrating.
Top of the ninth, they're bringing their closer in, they shut the lights off, and they get the phone cameras out. Willie Dong Calhoun to lead things off against Munoz. That ball was up and away, tailing away. How was that a strike? Stop it. It's only 9:37. You're not going to catch the 10 o'clock movie. Good God. Munoz, we've have had him blown a save in years past.
But
come on.
The dong needs to swing too, though.
Come on, dong. Use your dong. Look at that, just hanging out.
You know what song should be his song? That Snoop Dogg song. Watch one.
Oh.
You know the one that goes ring ding dong, ring a ding 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 dong. Keep your head swinging.
Come on. Got to get on base. 1 for 3 with a double this evening.
He has a home run this year.
In the dirt. Good eye, good eye, good eye.
Silent E says it's time for some dong.
Come on.
Look at his pictures, the dong.
He changed it up.
I love it. I love it. Come on. He's got to get on base right here, man. Got to get on base. 2-2. Ah, damn it. That was right there.
87. He just took something off of it.
He swung over that shit. It was right there.
Nope. He was expecting 100 miles an hour and got 87.
Yep.
Just took a little something off of it.
Oh, damn it.
Here we go again. Nobody on and 1 out for Kevin Pillar. Pillar's had a game-tying home run this year. It was against Houston.
Yep.
But the Angels and it tied the game at 5.
It did.
And then the Angels lost 6-5. Just putting it out there.
Kevin says thank Artie for this loss if it happens.
Same thing. Right down the middle. He's taking something off of it. Wait for him to take something off of it and swing.
One Jets pod is like, guys, we're not doing anything.
He's like, why are you getting so enthusiastic or crazy about it? It's not going to happen, bro.
Fucking Ty France. There it is.
Oh! It just got a hook foul. No! He had all of it, and it hooks foul by about 20 to 30 feet.
He
knows it. He's like, that was the pitch. I timed it, but I just got ahead of it.
Yep. He almost timed it.
He knew right there. He's like, are you?
Yep. That wasn't foul by much, dude.
Oh, my goodness. Great. Come on. Get on base.
Just get a hit.
Just get on
He's
base.
Going away. He's going away. There you go.
Yes, through the shift. All right. Tying run aboard.
Bro, that was off the end of the bat. I like that.
Come on, O'Hoppy. Be our papi. Be our papi. Yeah, that was so far outside. Probably would have been called the strike, by the way.
That was nice piece of hitting. You see why he's so good?
Just contact. Look at right where it needed to go.
Let me ask you this, Dominique. Has a player ever been a coach as well? Because I would love to see a player coach in Pilar. He would teach these assholes how to hit. Oh, jeez.
Okay. Come on, Ohapi.
Come on, Bobby.
Oh, Poppy. Oh, Poppy. Oh, Poppy. Oh, Poppy. We're trying to will this sucker to happen here.
We need something right here.
You got to get on base.
No!
That half-hearted. Okay, you know what you need?
I'm knocking the shit off of my thing right here.
You need more of it's coming off.
I know.
Shit's hitting the fan. Ohapi just needs to find that when he takes something off right down the middle and grill it. Wait for the 87-mile-an-hour fastball down the heart of the plate and drill it.
His most dangerous pitch is his slider, and it's also the most vulnerable.
Joe Adell on deck. Come on. Ooh. Back safely, Pilar. Pilar could score with a gap shot.
You know what I like about the Seattle crowd, though? I will say this. For the third out, they stand up before the second strike. So they don't wait till the second strike happens.
Yeah.
You'll see them on their feet right now if they get the second out. Man, I would love for Ohapi to freaking get the ball to right field. You know?
Joe Adell is on deck. Oh, come on. Let's see what we got. Come on.
There's Vanessa's husband standing.
Number 8. Put it in play. No! That ball is so outside and above. Oh, Ohapi is like, dude, I've been sitting behind home plate all night, and you have not called that one. Stop it. Get off our jock. That ball is so above letter high. Get out. Screw that. Come on. That is ball.
I couldn't have said it better myself, dude. He's been there behind the plate all night.
The ball is raising. It doesn't even cut. It just raises.
Damn it.
Oh, my goodness gracious. That should have been a full count. Unbelievable.
Now it's all on Adele.
Yeah, no pressure. You tied us. Can you now at least deliver us to the second tire of the lead? And Pilar's going to get thrown out on the base path stand.
Wow.
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 28 now runners out on the base path leading Major League Baseball. What should have been ball 3, what should have had Joe Adell's bat in his hands, Kevin Pilar nearly has a homer, gets a base hit, then gets thrown out trying to advance to second, gets picked off. What a depressing, deflating way to end this game. Oh, good God.
Well, with that being said, while we yell fuck about 30 times, let's start the postgame show. Hey, you are now listening or watching the Halos in the Infield podcast, sponsored in part by Noble L Works over on 1621 South St. Clair, where you can get discounts by just mentioning HITI, Halos in the Infield. Drink discounts on us, baby. And also by 714 Tickets. 714 Tickets. 714 Tickets. The price you see is the price you get, and you also get 10% additionally off in the Apply Now code once you order your tickets just by mentioning HITI, Halos in the Infield. Now enjoy the show.
Live every night on the Halos in the Infield Baseball Network.
Welcome to the Halos in the Infield postgame podcast with Todd Fox, sponsored by Noble Ale Works Brewery, as well as 714 Tickets. This is your nightly destination for all things Los Angeles Angels. Come join Todd as he recaps every thrilling and disappointing moment from tonight's game, win or lose. Get ready for insightful analysis, fan reactions, and Todd's engaging commentary. Plus, fans can call in live to the Halo Hotline to have their voices and opinions heard as well.
It's the Halo Hotline.
Stay tuned in for your chance to win free Halos merchandise with our weekly trivia.
It's all about the game.
It's time to dive into the heart of Angels baseball with Todd Fox on the Halos and the Infield Postgame Podcast.
There's a drive from Mike Trout. See you later. That is long gone.
It's the Todd Fox Postgame Podcast with your host, Todd Fox.
Hey, welcome in everybody to the Todd Fox and Dominique Lorenz post-game show for tonight as we did a watch party, and thank you to everybody that commented through the game, through the beginning of the game, all the way to the tragic ending of this game. And again, as we were talking during the intro, is this more of an, like Andrew, like right, it says right there, Andrew Rios doesn't get more Angels than that.
Absolutely.
And it's so depressing to watch the team, again, make milestones or create milestones, get better, look like they're going to turn the page a little bit, raise eyebrows, surprise people. But then, we laugh at Randy or other people that are saying, hey, man, this team's going to fail. They're going to blow it right here because we're expecting that.
Yep.
And then you got, we're not turning on our honks, Dominique, but we're just saying, hey, we're getting excited. But most of the fan base, and including myself and yourself, have been jaded.
Yeah.
But there are times where you feel like, man, we're looking and starving for something good to happen. And when finally Adele comes through, you're thinking you got 2 more innings to score. Don't fuck it up. And the Angels find a way not only to give up a home run, which is explainable, and that kind of thing happens, but how do you explain the ending, dude?
Ty France kills us again. Angels nearly have a tying home run off Pilar.
Mm-hmm.
It just flies right past the pole.
Yeah.
Or left to the pole.
Yeah.
Gets a single. We have some hope. Hoppy gets robbed of ball 3 on a pitch way above the zone. And then Adele comes to the plate. Literally, the guy that did the job to tie the game. And Pilar gets thrown out trying to advance to second on a pickoff.
Yeah.
Now, am I going to fault Kevin Pilar for trying to take the extra base? Based on the replay, I think he thought, with whatever the signal was, that Seattle was going to just let him go on indifference. Now, in a 1-run game, I would no, not at all.
Yeah.
But at this point, that was the most Angel thing to happen. You're down. Soriano basically kept us in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Adele comes up huge. And then literally an inning and a half later, one bad pitch screws another 1-run game where the Angels could have had it in the win column. It's ever since that long extra innings game to Tampa back in April, nothing goes the Angels' way.
And I got to ask you this, though. What do you think is going through? Is that a Pilar move? Because I know Washington gives these guys a lot of choices to make their call in their head as far as stealing of bases. It's not Mike Scioscia era where he's going like this and you read from the first base coach that, hey, take off. It's more of like, hey, if you got the field, take it. Do you think this was a Pilar move or was this a Ron Washington, hey, you get on base, we need to get you in scoring position?
It could be a little bit of both. I think Pilar trying to read the pitcher a little bit and take advantage of something, and hopefully something goes the Angels' way.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be a signal from Ron Washington of, hey, heads up, pay attention. If you see this, do this.
Yeah.
So it could be a little bit of both in that case scenario. Regardless, this time around, it just doesn't work in the Angels' favor.
Yeah. Despite the utter shit fest, Tyler says you guys made this more entertaining for the Dick Train riding Randazzo. We appreciate that. Ricky says Trent Rush gave me Halo Honk tickets. How do I sell? How do I get a shirt to wear? Ricky, if you want to go to eBay, look up Hiti Pod, HITI Pod, and then you'll find the shirts there.
Yep.
But here we're going to go over the scoring. And again, one more time for me and Dominique and everyone on the Halos in the Infield and Catella Chronicles pages. Thank you so much for being a part of this tonight.
Yes,
it was
absolutely.
very, very fun. And despite where this team goes this year, I think me and Dominic made the move to say, hey, you know what? We're going to do these some more. We're going to do some more watch parties, and we might do this at Mezzo's as well. I have to talk to you about that.
Yep.
But we definitely have a few more of these coming down the pipe, so we hope that you can be there with us at Mezzo's or here as you were tonight. We love the comments. It was great talking with you guys during the games. Now we're going to do the whole post game shtick, but with me and Dominic together. So let's go over the numbers on how we got to the 5-4 final. And you want to start it off with your thoughts of that first inning with Soriano.
Soriano looked rough in the first inning, but he was able to navigate as best as possible. Gives up back-to-back hits, and then Rodriguez walks. So bases loaded, nobody out, and then you get a sacrifice fly. Okay, 1-0. You need a double play. Figure it out. Here's the situation at the end of the day. You then have Ty France hit a fly ball with 2 outs in the right field. Kevin Pillar does his absolute best to jump up and take it. The glove is against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So, Todd, give me your hand. You're the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Glove is against it. Ball hits the inner part of the glove and just rolls right on out.
Yeah.
Angels luck right away. 3-0. The Angels go down in the hole. No scoring in the second, third, fourth. Mariners get a run in the fifth to make it 4-0. We are in our feelings at this point. We're willing to do anything it takes to get back in this game.
Game looked over at that point.
Game looked over. The big hits of the game were basically Matt Theis, who went 2 for 2 on the night. He looked the best all night long, swinging the bat. And then in the clutch, bases loaded, 2 outs, and a great 2-strike approach from Joe Adell in a pinch hit scenario. Ron Washington calls his number. We thought it was a little bit crazy, but he went with the lefty-righty matchup, and it worked out, and we tied the game. Absolutely. And then, of course, in the bottom of the 8th, Ty France wrecks us again with a monster home run in the left. Angels threaten, but do not score in the 9th with some wackiness and some stupidness. 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Mariners. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Angels. The win tonight should go to, probably, who is the win going to? It should be Stanek. He got the win.
Stanek.
Yeah, he went 1 inning, a clean 8th inning. The loss, of course, goes to Matt Moore, who yielded the run. Munoz gets the save. And the Angels fall to 21-36. Now 10 games out of first place. Seattle 32-27. They are in first place in the American League West.
Boo Boo, thank you so much for the super sticker, by the way.
And Mickey Moniak did rob a home run tonight. So even though he did nothing with his bat, he did preserve the Angels game for a little while longer.
Absolutely. And again, thank you, Boo Boo, for that donation right there.
Thank you.
Much appreciated. That'll go to making more shirts. So there you go. Balls, and emotional damage tonight.
Yep.
And Moniak, again, that play will be Ron in the press conference right now. Dre is probably watching that right now. But that was a crazy game tonight. Real quick, too, on the pitching tonight, if you look again, besides Matt Moore, I thought you got a really good performance from Garcia. And like you said earlier, Soriano pitched his ass off. He got into 3 big jams where they got leadoff doubles or guys that got into scoring positions because of a wild pitch. And he pitched around it and pitched like a dog, dude. This could be a pitcher, barring no arm trouble later on, like most Angel pitchers get.
Yep.
Could be a potential number 2. And may I say maybe a 1 someday? So
the arsenal that he has proves that it's a 1.
Yeah.
Slider, splitter, knuckle curve, 4-seam fastball, changeup, you name it, he's got it. And the line score, it's one of those games where the line score does not match the performance. 6 innings, 4 runs, 7 hits, only 3 strikeouts, which is low for Soriano. He normally gets more strikeouts than that. But what worked for him tonight, he was getting a lot of pop outs, a lot of fly ball outs tonight. So something was working for him. Again, the line score does not represent the true performance for Soriano. He evened out. If you take away that first inning and the tough luck ball off of Pillar's glove, 1 run in 5 innings.
Yeah.
And only 4 hits. That's pretty good baseball. That's a quality start.
It is. And let me tell you something tonight, which is a key to the game that a lot of people might have missed, but I'll bring it up right now because it's as glaring as day right now. If you want to know why the Angels didn't score enough runs besides the 4 runs that they got off the grand slam of the pinch hit by Adell, look at what they did between numbers 9 through 4 or 9 through 3 in that lineup tonight. And this will tell you why the Angels did not produce as much or they screwed up a lot. Their first 3 hitters went a combined 0 for 11 with 4 strikeouts and only 1 walk that Taylor Ward got. Then you couple that with Guillerme and they went 0 for 14.
And the awful double play that he hit into in the fourth or the fifth inning. I'd have to look back at what inning, but it was absolutely with Calhoun and Rengifo on base.
And nobody out.
Nobody out. You could have at least scratched one, would have been a different complexity of this game. But again, anybody out there that's listening or watching to us right now, I'm going to revert the clock back to that St. Louis series. If you still blame Ron Washington for that whole thing, yeah, maybe not the greatest call in the book, but Guillermo sucks at the dish. Defensively, you could say whatever. He sucks.
Yeah, and don't forget, I mean, he hit into another double play with the runner in scoring position, so he was terrible tonight. So let's get into those awards before we start getting into some more comments, because there was a lot of good comments here during the game, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot more after the game right now as you guys are giving your first. And that's the greatest thing about this post game and the watch party combined.
Mm-hmm.
Instant reaction. So you can be out there cussing like a sailor, like freaking like Grill Master always does, or you could be moderate and just be like, I told you so, or you could be like, I got my honk on just to take it back off, stuff like that. So let's talk about who gets the Golden Stamos tonight. Well, let's talk about the since it's a two-man crew tonight.
Yeah,
and it's not just me making the call by myself. I have to confirm.
We have instant replay tonight.
Yes. We're going to the headphones here. So again, honorable mentions tonight for Golden Stamos, because I think as the intro was playing, we kind of already said it who's going to get the Stamos. But honorable mention for you.
Multiple. I think if you're going to look at it from the Angels' perspective, Joe Adell comes in clutch in a huge situation.
Absolutely.
Grand slam, the only runs of the game. Very nice for him.
Mm-hmm.
On the opposite side, if you're looking offensively for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford had a good night, 2 for 4 with 2 runs, 2 runs scored.
Mm-hmm.
But my number one honorable mention for the Mariners will be their starting pitcher, Brian Rue. 6 innings, no runs, 3 hits, 2 strikeouts. He only had 66 pitches, but again, he started the year off hurt, so he's had limited action. Lowered his ERA to 1.30 this season.
Only 19 balls out of 66 pitches. That's really good.
Yeah. So, and the Angels couldn't figure out a way to get to him tonight. He kept us off balance. And so Wu would easily be the Stamos of the night. But there's one other guy that ripped the heart out of our chest, and it was
Ty France.
Per usual.
Ty France went 3 for 3 tonight, including the big home run to put the game on ice. And then it's only fitting that he makes the throw
to
the second to end the game. So
triple shy of the cycle too.
Yep. So your Golden Stamos Award winner is Ty France. So let's get on to the Nacho Night.
I love the nachos, gas station nachos. I love those nachos, yeah. Gas station nachos, ow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, as we talk about it here,
honorable mentions.
We have a lot of honorable mentions right now, because we were talking. We're like, is there one? To me, there's not just one tonight, and I think the overarching honorable mention is batters 9, 1, 2, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Todd mentioned it, combining to go 0 for 14 with 5 strikeouts. That is
and 2 double plays.
2 double plays. Rengifo has been better. Bad game for him. We get it. Moniak, if he's struggling right now, he should not be batting in the 2-hole.
Yep.
Not at all. Taylor Ward having another off game. He did take a walk, so at least that was something rather than nothing. And Taylor Ward's walk, I believe, led to that grand slam. So his
Correct.
at-bat gave us something better than nothing. And then Guillermo, you already heard what I had to say about that. That's a whole nother story. So that's an honorable mention. Who do we choose? I think we know, but I'll give you the final say.
I say you have to go with Matt Moore.
Okay.
I mean, I was going to go Guillermo, but I think
Adele pulled him out of that by tying the game.
Yeah, he did.
You know,
I think Moore, you got to be better than that. And again, his pitches have been 2 up this season. Like last season,
Jekyll and Hyde year.
Yeah, last season everything was down, and he was inducing a lot of ground balls, a lot of double plays, and he was getting a lot of easy soft outs.
Yep.
He's missing a lot, bro.
Yep. So that's the issue so far right now for Matt Moore. You know, I was excited when they re-signed him this year, and it was a situation where I thought, wow, that's going to really shore up this bullpen a little bit and really have that 7th, 8th inning guy. and he just hasn't produced at this level right now. Looking at his numbers, and again, just one blemish tonight, and it was the the game-winning home run. Right now, a 5.91 ERA with 22 strikeouts and a 1.36 ERA this year, and that's in 23 games out of the bullpen. So just really tough sledding right now for Matt Moore. So I guess by default, he's your Stamos, but batters 9, 1, 2, and 3 gave him a run for his money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And now we move on to our final award of the night, and that is everyone's favorite, the Golden Dong for stiffest competition on the field.
It's a big calhoun, the Golden Dong, for the player who stood out all day long. Stiffest competition on the field, halos in the infield, who's finna be revealed?
Oh, well.
Hey, diggity dong here, folks.
Yeah, ring ding dong. Yeah, the Golden Dong tonight, I think we talked about it right now.
Straightforward.
It's a no-brainer. It's Joe Adell. That was what we want Joe Adell to be. And that is, okay, so they're pitching me away. At some point, they're going to leave a cookie in my hit zone. I'm going to be looking for it.
Yep.
And that's exactly what he did. He had a very practical thinking man's at bat. And
finally for once.
Yeah.
And I ate crow twice on it, folks. You can check back the tapes. I did it.
Yes. And that was an exciting moment, dude, to watch our first Grand Slam together.
Yep.
That was freaking sick. And you know, we just the potential's there for Joe. And if he can get anywhere consistent with watching pitches, with being able to be more patient in the box and not swinging at stuff outside the zone. You know, I say the same thing about Neto. Stop swinging at stuff outside the zone. You know, if you get burned on a pitch on the outside corner and the umpire just rings you up like he was doing tonight, a few inches off the plate, I'm good with that. But if you're striking out down the middle, if you're striking at stuff head high, if you're striking out, because you're taking weird swings when you should be choking up in 2 strike counts, you're not progressing. And I think at some point, him and Neto need to work on that a little bit better, because when the results are there, when they actually are patient and they're better in the zone, they're more selective, you see the results.
Yep.
Both of those guys can kick ass at any moment. So we're hoping that this can help Adell move on to bigger and better things, because like you said, this team is so much better when he's on a roll.
You know, and he has been susceptible for a very long time with striking out.
Mm-hmm.
So to see him really flip the script a little bit and give him some positive momentum to look forward to, that's what we need from Joe Adell. That's what I've been eating crow on right now, and I'm happy to do so. We all have been so frustrated because we know the talent he possesses, and we're so worried about him being a Brandon Wood type player, a 4A player.
Yeah.
And for him to come up in a big spot right now, even while he's struggling at the dish, he was batting 260 at a certain point. Now he's back into the 210s, and now having this big clutch moment to tie the game and give the Angels at least an opportunity to go win this game when they had no business being a part of this game at all through the first 6.5 innings. Finally having a huge opportunity. So absolutely, Golden Dong of the night goes to Joe Adell, absolutely. And you mentioned Zach Neto. He kind of flew under the radar with 2 base, a double and another hit tonight. So good for him.
Good for him as well. Yeah. And we don't play the Stukas only when they win. And we don't play the Savage Garden unless they lost from starting pitch to the end, to the last pitch.
Yeah.
But we do play the Buttercup when they had. Well, actually, you know what? They never had the lead, did they?
No, they tied it. That's as close as we got.
So we weren't Buttercupped. We were Savage Gardened.
I will be strong, I will be faithful, 'cause I'm counting on a new beginning, a reason for living, a deeper meaning, And I wanna stand with you on a mountain, and I wanna bathe with you in the sea, and I wanna like this forever until the sky falls down on me.
The sky fell down on Moore tonight as the Angels lose 5-4.
Oh, yeah.
I will say this, though. It was very, very entertaining tonight.
Yeah,
I will say that.
Like I said, the first 6 innings, and then from the 7th inning, we felt a little bit better. A lot of dong calls tonight, a lot of interaction. So thank you guys for tuning along here with Halos in the Infield. We're not done yet. We still got plenty of more post-game show and comments to go through right now. But right now, nearly 3 hours in, and we got about 181 of you listening along. Ooh, 183 now.
Yeah.
But it's been alternating throughout the night, and this has been a very successful night here for Halos in the Infield and, of course, Catella Chronicles.
Yeah, and Sarah said you guys made it fun, so we really appreciate that. Boo-Boo again chipping in. Thank you so much. Dre Money said Ron going to throw Pilar under the bus in the press conference.
I'll check that right now as we go through some.
Silent E says Adele came up huge with a huge with a dong, came up flaccid at the end, though. At least he got a ding-dong tonight. He earned his Twinkie today. I like that. DFA Pilar and more. How dare you, Drill Master?
Calm down.
Come on.
Easy does it.
At least we have you guys. Oh, thank you, Boo-Boo. That's awesome.
Oh, fun fact. We're worse than the Colorado Rockies. They beat the Dodgers tonight.
Oh, wow.
So just putting that out there. Oh, and look. Michael Stefanik gets his 3rd hit of the night, and they have 15 runs in Salt Lake.
Oh, my God.
Michael Stefanik. Come on.
Hurry up and get called up already, dude. I want to see that guy hit.
15 runs, 19 hits for Salt Lake tonight. All 19 hits, singles.
See, they're doing it right down there.
Oh my gosh. How and fun fact, Joe Adele's first game time pinch hit grand slam in the majors since the Texas Rangers Hunter Pence did it May 8th in 2019 in Pittsburgh.
Damn.
So a little history tonight, but that's kind of like Tungsten Armor Duel a little bit, so good yet so bad.
Yeah. See, Todd, there should be a special place in the Hall of Fame for dong size. I love that, David. Todd, since you're a movie buff, I'm a bit undecided between Arachnophobia, Spider-Man, Starship Troopers, Arachnid, just can't decide. Shut up. And also, Alfonso, I hate that movie Eight-Legged Freaks. That movie's so cheesy, but them damn spiders look too real to me.
Don't talk to me about spiders. Let's not go there.
See, you hate them too?
I'm not an insect or bug person. That's just not my game. Snake stuff.
Again, I could watch a demon spinning its head around eating a child, but
because I know that's not real. That's not.
Yeah. But I see a spider bite someone. I'm like, ah!
Yeah, no, I'm out. Oh, yeah. Hey, the last and another fun fact from the Angels PR department working very hard tonight in a loss. The Angels' last 2 pinch hit grand slams the one before Joe Adele, Alberto Callaspo, May 26, 2012. Can you guess what stadium Alberto Callaspo's was as well?
Seattle?
It was in Seattle. Both game time grand slams.
Yikes.
At a AKA Safeco / T-Mobile Park.
But I bet you we won that game. R. Martinez says,
shall we check?
You should.
All right, May 26, 2012.
R. Martinez says, why are we trying to steal right there? Also, Eric says, which one is Voldrick again? He doesn't even know. Balls, and fuck! Yeah, I get to play that one real quick. Hold on.
For you to check out what I want. I want balls and John
Stamos.
We figured it out. The Angels had won that game on the Callaspo Grand Slam. They beat Seattle that
evening.
Let me see, May 20. It was a Saturday night, 5-3. The winning pitcher in that game, Jerome Williams.
Mr. Pink Glove.
The lousy loser was Felix Hernandez, and the save in the game, Ernesto Frieri.
Oh, that's a throwback.
There's a throwback to 2012. So how about in front of a crowd of 29,483?
They had a way better crowd tonight.
Yep.
R. Martinez says, whose mistake was that? Was the play call or was that on Pilar? And I think that's what we were talking about earlier.
I think it's a coin flip at this point. I think in his mind, he's probably thinking they're going to give me second base. It's different. Run indifference. They're just going to focus on the batter.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe there's a signal being called of, hey, if you notice something, go on instinct. I don't think it's a straight steal, but either way, it doesn't really matter. Whoever's call it was, an out is an out.
Yep. Midopi says the best part of this game was the stream. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Demetrio says, I blame this loss on Big 20 just because.
Maybe when Big 20 loses his V card, the Angels start winning.
Exactly. Dre Buddy says, I'm just assuming. Sarah says, I'm just reading a tweet that says Renifo is better at third than Guillermo at second. I'm no genius in the stats, but if it says that, why play them at spots that they are worse in? Just shows how much they hurt themselves.
They're probably looking at that in that situation because if they value Rengifo's defense over Guillermo, and they're looking at the scouting report of Seattle hits more to the right side, we'll put Rengifo there. Or vice versa. If they feel Guillermo's better and they hit to the left side, go to Guillermo at third. I think that's Ray Montgomery in the statistical department for the Angels.
Yeah, he's working way too hard at that.
Let the defense be the defense.
Exactly. Did Big 20 get lucky? Probably not.
No.
Sorry, Todd. Do we get the sell shirts again? I was getting another beer. Laugh out loud. I heard eBay then. Yes, it's eBay.
Just don't wear them to Angel Stadium or be like Todd and get kicked out.
Yes. HitiPod, HITIPOD on eBay or on Etsy as well under Halos in the Infield. Fletchfax checks in with David Fletcher. He says, can't wait to be buyers in July.
Honestly, at this point, I'm looking at now that May is officially over. May is officially over. The month of June, the Angels have the final 2 games against Seattle. They have the Padres, the Astros, the Diamondbacks, the Giants, Milwaukee, the Dodgers, Oakland, and Detroit. So after Houston, so basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the next 6 series for the Angels are going to be against interleague foes.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're all from the NL West except for Milwaukee.
And Milwaukee's in first place.
Padres are battling. Arizona's battling. The Giants are battling. Milwaukee in first. Dodgers in first. And that's at Dodger Stadium, by the way. And then we welcome Oakland. So for the first time, we'll see Oakland at the end of June. Oh, God. If we're worse than Oakland.
They could be better by that time.
That's
most likely.
June could be a scary, scary month for the Angels. Now, again, if you're a hunk out there, we're
going to the World Series.
We're going to the whole, yeah. You got Houston for 3 in June, Oakland for 3. Then July is primarily AL West opponents. They're at Oakland for 3. Then they come home for Texas for 3 and Seattle for 4. Oh, yeah, keep it going. Then, after the All-Star break, it's all AL West. 3 in Oakland, 3 right back in Seattle, 4 at home against Oakland. We can still make the playoffs, people. Let's go. Get your hunk out. Fling your dong. Hey, we got to appease to some of the masses here.
Exactly.
Because, a lot of podcasts are going to be looking at that month and be like, this could be it. This is where the Angels could fight back. We might be 48.5 games out of first, but let's win 30 and we'll only be 15 or 16 out.
That's where we turn it around.
If you're a so-called Angel fan, if you're a Halo honk for life like me, then shut up.
Shut up. Also, the Angels are just playing the team, but they're not just playing the team, they're playing themselves. The defense, how could it be brutal from last year? And again, Dan is saying Sarah's got some baseball smarts. That's why we want her on the show. But 15 games under 500, what the hell is going on out here? I think Lombardi wants to know as much as you two does.
What the hell's going on out here?
The Angels are losing.
Yeah, that's what's happening. Nacho Knight for Pilar for costing us a game. No, I think you can't blame him on the wall, one that you talked about earlier.
No.
And he got the hit, and he played solid defensively after that. But yeah.
Tough situation. There was more egregious nachos than that.
Absolutely. Saucy says, honestly, Seattle pitches well. Giving up 5 to this mediocre offense sucks. Yeah, Soriano settled down, but the first inning was trash.
Yeah.
Eric says there are no fucking positives to take either. Just stupid ass baseball. Nothing but scrubs. Save the few youngsters like Neto and Ohapi. So fucking pathetic. Mateo, thank you so much. Super sticker to you. You're amazing as usual. We're going to have you on here soon too. Willie needed a hot dog from heaven.
Hey, he got a double, and he almost tripped on his dong going around first.
The dong award should go to the tiebreaker France. Well, look, you can't give them all the gold. We have to give a gold to somebody, and think about it.
That was a huge moment tonight for Joe Adele.
Leaf, you were shitting your pants a little bit there when he hit that grand slam. Let's be honest.
Yeah, come on, just a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
He greased the shorts just a little bit.
Exactly. Anna says, where do we watch the watch party? Well, you're watching on here.
Yeah, you're watching it here. Maybe if we take it outside of the studio and go live in person somewhere, sure.
Yeah, I think we're going to do Mezzo soon.
Okay. So we'll discuss off air some dates that are available. I know we got, life happens, people. I know we haven't done one since April. Life happens.
I do know that I'll be doing a post game on the Padres series. So it'll be the Padres series coming up here next week. But as far as a live stream with me and you, that would be fun as hell to actually do a start to finish outside on their patio.
Yeah.
And so, and then have the game like right in front of us. So
that would be amazing. Yeah, that's gonna be something that you guys are definitely want to come out for.
Absolutely. Another super chat there by Mateo. Thank you so much. Alfonso says the only untraceable guy on the 40-man roster is Soriano. Yes,
probably untouchable
or untouchable. My bad. That's
no. There's probably a couple other. Neto, Ohapi, Shawnuel are untouchable at this point. Angels are investing too much into them at this point. If the Angels weren't willing to keep Neto and those guys around, they wouldn't be here right now.
That is true. Yeah.
Boo
Boo says, I agree. The 1 through 3 guys should have done better at the plate, but the umps screwed us over. Really bad balls and strikes calls. That's been a theme all year.
There was some inconsistencies at this point, and the worst opportune moments as well. Awful.
Fletch Fax says, I can go for 14 with 5 Ks, 2 double plays. I'll play for free. Sign me, Artie.
I'll just do it for the PR.
Yep. And damn, thank you again.
Geez.
Mateo chipping in again. Appreciate
My goodness.
Think about it. It's basically June 1st and we're 15 games out of first. How can anyone think that this team even has a glimmer of hope with this Kmart constructed roster?
And I said this at the beginning. People blame and bipolar against Ron Washington. And it's like he wanted the keys to a Ferrari or at least a nice brand new Chevy Camaro. And he's getting a beat up Ford Focus.
That is true.
Okay?
That is true.
So we got to give him some credit. I don't know if it's credit, but I guess for even showing up to the ballpark and doing what he does best.
I think that's why sometimes we are not hard on him like we were Madden or freaking Numbnuts Nevin, because they had better tools in the shed. And really, this is the barest the cupboard has been for the Angels in a very long time.
Like if you look at this Angels starting lineup tonight,
and
if you took a healthy hitting Brandon Drury from last year, inserted him into the middle of the lineup, that would make us feel a little bit better.
Absolutely.
Take Moniak's style of play from last year and insert it into this lineup. And if you just have those two guys in the lineup hitting, I think this team would be a little bit different. Some of these one-run games would go our way. Not all, but some, because Drury was our rock last year in the lineup. Moniak was a nice secondary piece to the lineup last season. And if you call up Michael Stefanik, who's clearly hitting the ball at AAA per usual.
And he was killing it in AA as well.
And he's killing it in AA. So, you get those 3 guys into the lineup.
Plus Sano.
This offense will at least be better, and they won't only score 1 inning a night. They can maybe every once in a while 6 runs one night, 4 the next, 7 the next, another 4. Like it would be 4 more runs a game instead of struggling to get to 4.
I think by the end of the year, depending if Trout comes back or not, I'm not hanging my hat on that one. I still think he misses a rest. And Rendon, I'm not even counting that jerk. But my thing is, if you get those guys back, I think by the end of the year, the offense will be cooking way better than it is now, obviously.
Again, we wanted a Chevy Camaro and we're getting a beat up Ford Focus.
Yep.
And who can you blame because of that? And you're asking a lot of these guys, Guillerme, Tucker, even though Pilar's hitting, you're asking these guys
to play every day.
Maybe not so much Pilar because he's done it before, but you're asking these guys to fill the Trout shoes, to fill what should be Rendon's shoes. And that is a hard job to fill when you're the Tuckers and Guillermes of the world.
Absolutely.
Let's be real. So we have to have some sort of realistic expectations and don't think, we signed this guy, he's going to bat 500 for the next. Pilar is an anomaly here. We are lucky to have Pilar, because if we didn't have Pilar and you'd be throwing Mickey Moniak into the lineup every day, it would be a little rougher, but Pilar has given us some hope and something to smile about.
Exactly. Jay says he loves that stupid dance they do at the end of the games. He says it's cringe. The Squid Award should be given for the whole season to the umps. The bullpen failure makes you miss Robert Stevenson.
We don't even know Robert Stevenson. He pitched not even an inning in spring training or something. We don't even know who he is at this point.
And here's Jay right here. This is also why I love this comment. Also, why are the Angels deciding to put up runs after the 6th or 7th inning? Just puts more pressure on the lineup to do something after a few innings.
Yep.
That all comes down to scouting reports. They don't take these scouting reports, seriously, and they wait till 2 or 3 times through the lineup to make adjustments. The first time through the lineup, I'm like, okay, I'm seeing trends here that we need to fight against.
Yep.
And this team doesn't do it. 4 managers since now. Mike Scioscia.
Yeah. Osmus, Madden, Nevin, Washington.
We have not done that. I remember Scioscia days where, okay, we face Felix Hernandez and he goes through that the lineup the first time, and chances are we would change things up and take better approaches. Stop swinging for the fences, start doing small ball. Or if we were doing small ball and it wasn't working, get aggressive.
Yep.
And we just don't do that.
Like I said, swing it back to the bunt opportunity from Guillermo. He showed bunt and was gifted a ball on a pitch way on the inside part of the plate.
Exactly.
And then the very next pitch, you're like, okay, I got lucky, 1-0. You swing 1-0 the opposite way into a double play. You're telling me you couldn't have been a little more patient or tried putting one more bunt down?
Exactly. Shop Girl says, why didn't Adele get another chance to hit a home run in the 9th? Because Pilar got caught stealing.
Yep.
Let's see. But where do you watch the watch party with? Right here. Leaf says, see what I told you. He says, I have to mute the stream for the dong doorbell because my dog goes nuts.
We need to isolate that bell sound and just play it like 10,000 times.
Exactly. Why the tickets are you? Wow.
We're going to be in an alternate. How can you watch the live stream if you're at the live stream live in person, but while the game is going on live through the live stream with Dominic and Todd live?
I'm lost.
Exactly. we are totally in like Christopher Nolan's Inception right now.
Yeah, exactly. Isaac says more watch parties. You guys are great.
That's the plan. Now that I'm done with high school baseball.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
because
I want to stay more, but we have more time in June and July. I do have a wedding at the end of June, so I know the last couple of weeks of June are off limits, but I feel July will be a very big month for us.
I think so, because like you were saying earlier, I'm thinking right now is if your team wasn't kicking so much ass and you weren't doing such a great job calling those games, you'd be here and we would have started this from the beginning of the season.
Yeah, that's the one. It's a blessing and a curse, as they call it. Working with Huntington Beach High School's baseball program, which is absolutely phenomenal. Making it all the way to the regional semifinals. Unfortunately, falling yesterday, so the season ended one day earlier than it needed to be. Tomorrow would have been the finals, but it's great to have that gig, but also great to be here with Halos in the infield and doing this. It's fun for us to do. So many people tuning on in. Look at this, 3 hours and 15 minutes into this. We started just after the 7 o'clock hour.
Yeah.
And
after
we didn't hit the live button at first.
Yeah.
We were so bad today. We were eating and we're like, okay, we're ready. And we started talking a good 45 seconds in the show and we're like, wait.
Yeah, we
didn't start the stream yet.
We were chewing into the mics with some Jersey mics. So,
it was great. But no, this is absolutely great. So we appreciate each and every one of you for following along. And trust me, there will be more as we go along this season, regardless if the Angels are winning or sucking.
Yep. And Michael Gibby, Val Hartley's kryptonite, he comes out saying this team is on track to lose over 100 games. And he's right. And my dad was like, hey, aren't the Angels the only team not to lose 100? I'm like, that goes down this year. But
and that is the watch. And the Angels will do just like they did today. Come all this way, and they'll lose 99.
Yep.
They're going to do the beautiful 99.
And the Angels' grandma says, what a heartbreaking loss.
We thought the same thing.
Yep. I thought Joe Adele's home run was going to be the beginning of something great to come out of this come from behind win.
And Angels' grandma saw me twice. Eat my crow.
Yeah.
I ate crow twice just for you, Angels' grandma.
Yep. Also, my tongue is post. Oh, geez. Tyler checks in with a super sticker. Thank you, Tyler.
Thank you.
Awesome. Grillmaster says, no, I'm not going to read those. Mickey Moniak saved a home run, too. Yeah, he did. He did. I mean, defensively, we couldn't complain.
No, defensively, there was no issue with Moniak. It's just he's struggling at the plate.
And he made a nice running catch as well in center field, if you remember that, when on a ball where it was hit to no man's land.
Yep.
He covered a hell of a lot of ground
just
to make that catch.
Shallow right in that Bermuda triangle of second, right, and center.
Exactly. So, we're not going to fault his defense tonight. That's
No, defense. I never have to question Moniak's defense. The only one time I've questioned it was last year in Detroit when he dropped that fly ball. One time I've questioned his defense. That's it.
Yep. I forgot we have to have the lead. Shake my head. Savage it is. Trey says. So we forgot.
We thought about it for a minute. We're like, wait a minute. Hey, so that means this year's live streams, the Cincinnati Reds game where the Angels lost 3-0, and today 5-4 to the Mariners. Double Savage Garden.
That's true.
It's been a Savage Garden stream this year. So whenever we have our next game, I don't know. Maybe what's the video you play when the Angels actually win?
Oh, Stukas.
Yeah, Stukas. Yeah, we'll have to do. Hopefully, maybe third time's the charm for that. You never know.
We've had quite a few Savage Gardens for the post game too. It's been pretty sad.
It's been a very Savage Garden season.
Fletch Facts was one of our first people to jump in on Instagram a long time ago, even Angels Central when I first started.
Yeah. And
he says, glad to see the stream has come so far. Keep up the good work, Todd, and your team. Fletch Facts out. So thank you, Fletch Facts.
Cheers. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. I'm not going to read your bad jokes. I'm just saying that. So hot take, this game was not on Apple TV. We win. That's probably true, Grill Master.
Yeah, because they would have willed it to happen because the Adele home run probably would have went off like 10 times. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Oh, yeah. They would have been like, hey, did you see that grand slam? It was great. But I think the overwhelming thing tonight was...
One more loss, which could have been a win. You call yourselves professionals. I have never, ever seen a worse group of 25 players. You don't think as a team. You don't play as a team. You don't even lose as a team. You all got your heads so far up your butts, you can't even see the light of day. Each and every one of you. One more loss.
I thought the game started at 1.
Oh, yeah.
It does start at 1.
I know, right? But don't worry, guys and gals, because why?
We got a lot of baseball left to be played, and the season starts tonight.
Tomorrow, June 1st.
Yes.
4:15 at T-Mobile Park.
And more choked on France.
John Stamos choked on me.
He was choking at the top of the pyramid. Here we go.
Yep. Let's see. Todd and Dom, there's a tarantula on your hats. Will you guys stop it? There is no spider. Here we go again with the spider. They always do that.
I believe it. I'm in this now.
Yep. Kevin says, bring up the entire Salt Lake Bees to replace the Angels team.
No, we only need like 2 Bees or maybe 3. Rosenberg, Daniel, and Stefanik.
Yeah.
That's it. Just bring them up right now. Everybody else needs to learn at AAA. Teodoso and everybody else, they can take some time.
They need time to
Trust
marinate.
me, look at the Angels farm system. It ain't pretty right now.
Yep. Hey, on the bright side, Trent Rush.
Now that joke we will accept, Girl Master. That is correct.
Yep.
We'll give you that.
Yep. Also, Jesus Christ, I haven't heard Fieri in ages. That's true.
Okay, in their prime, who was a better closer? Houston Streeter or Nestor Frieri? At the prime of their career. Who had better stuff? Would you rather have Houston Streeter or Nestor Frieri? Because remember,
I think Houston Street with us.
Because remember, we have Houston Street, who was great that first year and a half, and then he got that forearm injury, and then he went downhill.
He had the hip injury too.
And Frieri was the same, that lateral moving fastball that no one could touch, but then he got hurt, and then after that, he wasn't the same. And we traded Frieri for Street. So would you rather have Frieri or Street? I'm on your team. I would say Street.
I would say Street.
Okay.
I would say the worst closer I've seen in Angels history. It's
Estevez.
Estevez now, but the guy who wore the crown before Estevez.
Oh, wait, no, this guy?
No, Fuentes.
Oh,
Fuentes.
I thought you meant Rodney. I thought you meant Fernando Rodney.
Fernando Rodney, at least. He was okay. He was okay.
Brian Fuentes.
I hated Brian.
The all-star Brian Fuentes. Remember, he was an all-star in St. Louis, I think. He was St. Louis with, Trumbo, Trout, and Hunter, I believe.
God, dude.
Or Figgins, someone in that range.
The Angels have let so many players go to the Mariners or the Cardinals. It's ridiculous.
Or the Braves these days.
Yeah, the Braves as well. The only key is when they go to the Mariners, they suck. When they go to the Braves, they're good. And when they go to the Cardinals, they win World Series. So that's how that works.
But when we take them from the World Series, David Freese, we lose too.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Fire Montgomery. So he's on with you there. Let's see. Also, here we go.
Centimeters. That's it.
That's why we don't read that one.
Wow, centimeters. That's all I looked at.
Yep. Let's see. Maybe they were moved in an attempt to increase their value. Failed. Just a guess, but I've seen it before. I don't know what that's regard to because we're just catching up. All right, guys, let's listen up. Oh yeah, the losing streak. Yeah, we're definitely on one right there.
Oh yeah.
Ricky says, please lose more and we could trade everyone along the way. And that might be the way we go.
We said this at the top of the postgame show. The Rockies beat the Dodgers tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We are now worse than the Colorado Rockies.
Yes, we are.
That's just sad.
I mean, check the records. I mean, as far as
let's go now that I believe every game in Major League Baseball is done for the night. Every game is done. So the standings are updated. The worst team in the American League, the Chicago White Sox at 15 and 43. 15 and 43 are the White Sox.
That's terrible.
The Angels are the second worst team in the AL. Overall in baseball, the Rockies are 21 and 35. We're 20, so we're a half game worse. So we are the second worst team in Major League Baseball.
Well, we just got to keep our composure. We'll be okay.
All right, everybody. That's what I'm talking about, guys. We've made a great effort so far. Let's just keep it up.
That's right. We can't have anyone freak out there, okay?
Don't freak out!
Keep our composure. We've come too far. There's too much to lose. We've got to just keep our composure.
And tomorrow's going to be a great day because the Angels play the Mariners on national television. Fox local, Fox 11 locally, national television with Reed Detmers on the ball.
We never win on national television. We just don't. My dad's been saying that for years, but I'm kind of like leaning
I think we used up our big national TV win. Remember when we came back against the Texas Rangers, that late postseason run with Johnny Giavotella, Cole Calhoun? We used up all our magic for that one game and then lose the final game of the year to not make the postseason.
That's true. And right now, Leaf hits the nail on the head after that grand salami. I'm used to Seattle sports. Todd can attest with the Seahawks. Yeah, the Seahawks are just, they kill you. Talk about butt clinching. None of their football games are easy, dude. Like all their games
49ers are the same way. That is the one thing Todd and I can agree about our opposite football teams.
Yeah, we either play up to our competition or we play down to them.
Yeah, there is no 40-0 shutout.
Nope.
There is none of that. We don't have relaxing Thursdays, Sundays, or Monday nights.
No.
That just doesn't happen.
No, it's always you got to pay attention for 4 quarters. Ricky says live at Noble. Maybe that would be there too as well. Big 20's best shot at scoring is a threesome with Marsha and Sapphire. Whoa! Oh! I don't know about the Marsha thing.
Roger and Stamos could work because if Stamos chokes Roger, then Big Hammer doesn't have to do too much work.
No,
it's already been done for him.
He just watches.
He just watches and sips his Shirley Temples and just says, "Come on now, let's go."
Yep.
Oh my God.
Fun fact, it was 41 years when the Angels won their first World Series, so the Angels are due for one in 2044.
Into the future. Hey, One Jets pod goes into the future a lot for a lot of New York Jets takes. So, my dad, Papa Lorenz, is taking that note and going into the future. Good God, have mercy.
Dimitri. Big 20 drives a Ford Focus.
The question is it beat up?
Yeah.
Is it beat up? If it is,
dude, they want us to do a live at Noble. We should probably do it there too.
We can do a live. We did one last year against the Mariners. Wu pitched that night.
Yeah, but that was a terrible game.
That was a terrible game. And that was kind of getting the kinks out of how to transfer all this stuff live and in person.
We'll have a better setup this time.
Yeah, we'll definitely get there much, much, much earlier than we did.
Tony LaRusso alternative confirmed. Also, the World Series 2044 Angels versus Dodgers.
Well, the Dodgers will still be paying Ohtani's money. So.
Yeah, they will be. Sarah says Michael Stefanik can literally help teach these people how to play fundamental baseball. That's what we've always needed on this team.
Okay, I talked about this live on air. He knows how to put down a bunt.
Yes, he does.
If he was in that situation, it'd be much different in this case. Good God almighty.
Tyler says Matt just put Willie's dong in your Ford and it's a Super Duty. Playoffs.
But hey, playoffs could happen.
That's true.
Remember, we talked about the Angels' schedule in July. They play a lot of Oakland, a lot of Texas, a lot of Seattle. They could get back in this division race.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me?
No,
we're not.
Have you not seen the schedule?
I guess he hasn't, but
we're going to strengthen our dong so hard in July with the summer heat.
It will be erect with Cialis.
Time for you to check out what I want. I want balls and
Willie's
Twinkie.
and the dong.
How many Angels left on base at the start of the season? How many games should they have won? Well, we had 28 guys thrown out this year.
28.
Like you brought out.
We've had 28 guys thrown out on the base paths. Now, the left on base statistic, we'd have to go dig deeper. Today, it wasn't too bad. 1 for 5 with runners in scoring position, only 2 left on.
Yeah.
But again, that's what happens when you don't have that many men on base.
Saucy says, how do I get one of those Heaty hats behind you? They are coming. That's what she said. Winter is coming, and winter in July, and that's probably when they're going to be ready.
Christmas in July.
Christmas
in June this year.
Oh, it's in June.
I'm going to one of the games.
Oh, are you?
Saturday, June 29th. No, am I? No, maybe not.
I'm going to get a beanie.
I'm a month off. I don't remember anymore.
I'm going to get a beanie because it's so cold.
Yeah, because the Angels' performances are ice cold.
Stupid.
That dong is going to get inverted back in.
Oh, my God. I mean, couldn't you come up with something better than that? But anyway, the Heaty hats will be available soon,
Yes.
so we'll let you
Hopefully, if we have them, we'll be able to share them at some live
that
events.
would be nice to give a few of those
Noble,
away. Yeah.
other places. That would be great.
Why do we fail? He's having too much sex, Papa Fox. That is probably one of the worst takes of all time, but I love that. Let's see. Hold on. Kevin says, "Go fund me for Heaty for Dominique." What? Why?
Why? Why do I need to be GoFunded? I ain't dead yet.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm not dead yet.
He has eaten me out of house and home. Oh, that's why.
Please. Easy does it.
Damn.
Says the person who's eating bagels, red vines constantly 24/7.
I'm just glad he's not taking shots at me during the game. So, or like he was during the game. Yeah.
He's transferring over now.
Oh, look at that. He's making fun of our dinner tonight. Mateo says, Jersey Mikes kind of suck. Ikes have better sound. I've never had Ikes.
Never had Ikes either.
Yeah,
so
so that must be a Northern California thing.
Okay.
Eddie says, do these games give you hope for the future seasons, or will this team forever be cursed by Artie and Perry? That is the biggest question.
I think that answer is a double yes. Like, yes, these younger guys should cut their teeth, see these losses. We saw it last year. Neto and O'Hoppe always sat in the dugout after big games when we're just frustrated and channeling that energy into now. And they're both having decent performances this year. It's not an overall consistent year, but they've had their stride and they've had their moments. And that's what you have to be as a young player. Now, are we cursed with Artie and Perry? More so Artie than Perry. Is Perry probably 1 foot at the door at this moment? Probably. It's his final year of a contract.
I think so.
So yet again, the Angels this offseason are probably going to have to go through a revamped organization, rinse and repeat cycle. It doesn't matter who you hire. It's probably going to be the same result in different looking form.
There's always hope, and there's always wanting to find that light at the end of the tunnel. But right now, it's like I told my dad, it's not like you're entering one, because I have to bring it back to trains since he's so much in love with trains. So, any kind of caboose reference or an engine, he's all like 100% attentive. But I usually say it's a light at the end of a train tunnel that you could see, like if, not the Stand By Me one where it's like so far you can't see it. That's the one you don't want to see. You want to see one where you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And right now, we're at the standby version. We're kind of stuck on that bridge, hoping a train doesn't come around and run us off the bridge, because we can't see into that tunnel the light coming yet.
Nope.
And once we do, I think that's going to boost the fan base. But right now, we got nothing to hang our hat on other than what you were saying, the maturation of these rookies and other players possibly coming through the pipeline or free agents, because upstairs, I mean, you would think they have to clean out guys like Carpino and all those other stooges.
That'll never happen.
Yeah, but the problem is those stooges are helping being yes man to Moreno, and that's why we're in the situation.
They are feasting on the carcasses of this Angels organization.
And the fans.
And our Martinez, no, the Angels are not winless. We did win one last year. It was in June, even though we're not in June quite yet for another hour and a half. But it was that Ohtani game against Luis Castillo, the arm, and the Angels won that one, I believe, that night 5-4. So funny how things kind of turn around in that sense.
That is true. And by the way, Brian brings up a great point. I don't like Hoffy hot dogs. The hot dogs, although overpriced outside, taste way better.
Yeah.
They taste way, those grilled onions and the bacon.
I'm not going to lie. The 2 Angel games I've gone to this year did not get a hot dog. I got a burrito bowl.
Oh.
From Chronic Tacos on the first base side by section 124.
Not bad.
And $13 and you get a huge thing. I'm not complaining.
That's not bad at all.
Again, I know all you people are going to come at me and say, oh my God, you're giving Artie your money. So far this season, all my tickets have been given to me for free.
Well, there you
go.
go.
So there you go. So I'm only giving Artie like partial money, and parking's been paid for. So he only gets pennies on the dollar.
Yeah. And I go to Noble, so it's free. So.
Exactly.
Grillmaster says Kevin Jepsen. Remember him?
He had good stuff, but just lack of command.
Yep.
He had the stuff.
Same thing with Jordan Walden.
Oh my God, Walden's delivery was so wild.
Dom's Bally's impersonation is better than the actual one.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I love that.
There we go.
Jimmy was a closer as well. So who was worse, Carlos or Jimmy?
Steves. Jimmy at least had a pitch that it was unhittable. That frisbee weird thing that some people couldn't hit. At least that was doable. Estevez just leaves him over the plate.
That's true.
Stop it.
The Angels have drafted on average 15 picks before the Dodgers, yet their farm system is light years ahead. Yeah, because the scouting is amazing.
Yeah.
Sarah said Renifo, Galeo switch positions, Guillermo, maybe to increase their value. Racion Iglesias. Oh, I love that guy.
Yeah. Come on. Throwing those seeds against Seattle was great. That might have been the highlight and the hallmark of his Angel career.
Look at this Rams fan. Sea chickens and whiners suck poop anyway.
Okay. You guys can battle off in the championships. Niners are still, 5 championships, so back off.
Oh, come on. How many of those do you remember? How old were you?
The last one they won was the last Niner championship was 2 weeks before I was born.
Thank you. Thank you. How old are you, Dom?
Let's not go there.
All right. All right. Just say it.
No Seahawks game is easy unless they're playing at MetLife.
That's true.
Well, unless you're playing at MetLife, and one Jets pod, if he's still listening, can know this. That's a place where you want Achilles, knees, and things to blow out, unfortunately.
That's where we killed the Giants and the Jets repetitively. So.
Oh, God. Oh, God. One Jets pod, if you're listening, talk to us about MetLife State.
Yes.
About MetLife, because you might need MetLife when you play there.
At least we don't play do we play the Jets?
Yeah. Niners played the Jets at home this year.
Yeah, we got
one.
them. That's right.
I'm not sure. I don't know if you have to go to MetLife or they're coming to.
Well, here's the thing. I may actually see Aaron Rodgers this year in person on that opening day because my girl's a huge Niners fan. And she's making it her life goal to go up there for opening day. So
you might get Aaron Rodgers.
I might get Aaron
Will
Rodgers.
he last more than 4 plays? I think he will.
I'm predicting 7.
Randy's going to come for you now. He's coming.
He's like, how dare you?
How dare you?
Yeah, he's so mad right now. Sorry, Randy. I love you. You know I love you.
We love you.
Let's see.
Go Niners.
Oh, jeez. Oh, maybe. Let's see. Are we going streaking in the wrong direction? Yes, we are.
You know what streaking in the wrong direction is? Putting your clothes on and hibernating.
True. The Mariners will be able to read Detmers tomorrow.
Yes, they will. They'll read him like an open book if he pitches the way he's been.
Mateo's like Niners are going 17-0.
Okay, pump the brakes. I don't like a perfect season. I want to learn from something. So if we lose 1 or 2, that's fine. But go Niners.
Yes. Also, don't strengthen that dong too much. Standing erect for a long time results in erectile dysfunction. That
was the face that Scott Service had on Apple TV.
Yeah,
he had the face of, I'm in trouble. But come look at my dong.
Ikes are here. Whatever, Dan. Rams don't know anything about fans. And, outside of the old school guys like you, I mean, come on.
That's called it's called Levi Stadium South here at SoFi Stadium.
And I do remember the Rams having a spectacular championship Super Bowl parade in St. Louis. Not so much in LA. So Saucy says, no chance at the playoffs. If the easy part of the schedule was first, maybe, but won't we just sell everybody off before the schedule?
No, you know what's going to happen? The end of June and July are going to come about. The Angels are going to find a way to start winning some games and think that they're going to be buyers at the trade deadline.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true. Big 20 drives a Focus and used to drive a Pinto. Wow.
Oh, my God.
Had a Philly's best chili steak sandwich. They beat Jersey Mike's. Damn,
no.
He's just crapping all over Jersey Mike's.
No.
Todd, put your shades on or shoot the lights out. Come on, man. Also, Herget went back to birth control glasses. He might be good again. Too much sex.
He's blocking it. Watch this.
And you know what's funny about that too? He brings that up. My dad looked just like Jimmy Herget.
Oh,
as a
really?
Kid. Yeah, as a
Slim
kid.
Jim.
That's why, we would always say, "Hey, look, it's Grandpa." When Herget would pitch. So
yeah. Oh, I like Mateo's comment. Let's go. It's called they got Taylor Swift affected.
Yes. Yeah.
Did we know? Oh, sidebar on the whole NFL situation.
Mm-hmm.
Not to divert, but because I knew you did play Taylor Swift earlier with Artie Moreno,
Mhm.
which we could potentially show again because the Angels did lose again today.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the NFL schedule was supposed to come out a week before than it was.
Mhm.
And then there was a rep for the NFL that neither confirmed nor denied that they postponed a week to double check the Chiefs' calendar to make sure it aligned with Taylor Swift's tour schedule. Neither confirm nor deny, but if that's not questionable, I don't know what is.
Well, I mean, I don't remember the right number, but I think it was something like 300 million or something that Taylor Swift had made the NFL or something. It was something stupid.
Yeah.
So you know they're gonna want to ride that gravy train.
Yeah,
And
14. She can potentially come to 14 of the 17 Chiefs games this year.
watch some of these games start off with Taylor Swift as a player.
Hi.
The player introductions.
I know. It'll be like, it's me. Hi, I'm the moneymaker. It's me.
They're all shake it off.
God. Hey, I love the Tom Brady roast, though, when he talked about the Chiefs fans being 14-year-old girl. It helps when, your stadium was so loud and impactful, especially when it comes off from 14-year-old girls.
That was one of the best roasts I've seen. That
I
was
have to
so
agree.
damn good.
I agree.
Eddie Perez, fuck you. They should have ran the I hate that Super Bowl.
Yeah, what's worse? The 3 49ers last Super Bowls combined with the Ravens at the last second, hold on, Ed Reed. Or was it the Niners losing in the Super Bowl to the Chiefs after having a 21-10 lead? Or this year's Super Bowl, or Marshawn Lynch not getting the ball?
Lynch, because
as a Niner fan, I'd agree. That is worse.
This is one play away from being back-to-back Super Bowl champions.
And
give me the helmet real quick.
Yeah, I can.
This is the old school one. I gotta get the new one. I don't have the new one, but this team, I rooted for this team before this became cool again. Before this,
Sean Alexander running back.
No, before that,
even before the shot.
I was the last year of Kurt Warner, first year of Chris Warren. That was my team. That was Steve Largent a year after. It was Dave Craig, the quarterback. This was my fucking team, and it still is my fucking team. And I'm glad they went back to the old school. We're going to see these twice this year again.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is, damn it, we could have been back-to-back Super Bowl champions. And I will say this about my Angels, too.
Yep.
If the Angels would have won in 05, again, 02 is so long ago, even as great as it was, people call us a one-hit wonder. If we win in 05 with Guerrero and the new blood and Bartolo and everybody else like that, Kelvin Escobar, you got not a dynasty, but you got a really good time period to where we all look back at it.
You have a dominating time period.
Yeah, because we still look back as the glory days of the Angels from 2002 to 2009, right? Or 2010, however you want to look at it.
Yeah.
But if you were to sneak in one more World Series in that time period, you're like, man, the Angels had a really good 10-year.
2 within 10 years is pretty good.
It's pretty good. And what 2 titles does to a franchise is legitimatize it. And in football, like with the Seahawks having so many bad years and then finally reach the pinnacle, get the glory, get the Super Bowl, then come back, dominate again. I still say, look, it's crushing to not get a two-peat and to legitimatize your franchise.
Yeah.
My whole thing was, and I know I'm ranting too much on the Seahawks, but I'm just going to say this. And you brought it up, Eddie Perez. It's your fault. But had the Seahawks won that Super Bowl, there's no doubt in my mind they returned the following year.
Yeah.
The problem is the third year, the defense was fighting with the offense. The coaching staff had lost the team, and they still almost went to the NFC Championship.
Yeah. You're at that point where it could have been a dynasty start.
Yes. They could have been the first three-peat.
Yep. And then the Seahawks play at MetLife December 1st, just FYI, according to Mateo.
Okay,
so there you go. So watch out for injuries that day.
Screw you, Dan.
Yeah.
Just screw you.
So let's find some new. I like that. Angels' new sponsor give a Magnum Calhoun contest.
It's like the body count.
The dong is strong with this one.
Yes. He should have been Star Wars. He could have been hey, dong lightsaber.
Dong the lightsaber. Your dong could be your lightsaber for
instead of the it's all ding dong. It's like Halo Joe says, what do you feed that thing?
I just feed it a good nutritious diet of water and steroids. That's what Barry Bonds says. But remember, don't do steroids, kids. It makes it go from that to...
Oh, yeah. It's a reverse effect. By the way, it's freezing in here now. What players would you like to play on a team after the trade deadline that would be called up if they were to be traded to these play?
Well, I know. Well, Stefanik should be here. That's kind of a dead giveaway answer.
And Joyce.
Joyce, Kenny Rosenberg to pitch, Davis Daniel. We've had some opportunities. I would love to see Sam Bachman, but I know he had a setback in his rehab, which isn't great. I know everybody's high on Nelson Rada in Double-A, but he's only 19 years old. So
18 still.
18, almost 19. So still, maybe Bryce Teodoso, an outfielder, but there's not much.
There isn't. Eric says only thing the Angels are buying is lube as they get bent over all summer long.
We'll be loose. We'll be wet and loose at that point.
Oh yeah. We will be like a Buena Park gigolo, as Fernando likes to say.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift and the NFL's ultimate love story.
Yeah.
I may create a future projection lineup to see what the best chance will be called up. We will be cool to see the players since I want this lineup fully made and not a single year's contracts in the lineup. Well, there you go, Sarah. Again, get with us about that because we'd like to see what you can do and maybe come on here and set us straight too. Because whiners and the cheaters like the Astros take the Super Bowls back. Oh, geez, here we go.
we opened a can of worms with the NFL.
If I come to Angel Stadium and sing the Taylor Swift song, do you think I can help Artie lose his money? Silent E says. Possibly.
If you bring Patrick Mahomes' wife with you, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Because that
or his brother.
She needs blow dart party one. We got to calm her down.
Yes.
We need to calm her down just a little bit.
Yep. Oh, what about this one? 49ers can't say anything about running the ball because of Super Bowl 47.
No, you're not wrong. Frank the Tank should have had the ball more. I agree.
Yeah, but they weren't trying to win the game at the end. So yeah. Let's see. Let's get because we're getting a lot of football ones.
I know balls and goes Niners and
jeez.
Man, we're going deep now into this. But yeah, we got to catch up on some comments
sure
now.
Are. Leaf says urinating tree needs to make a video on the old Seahawks owner Kenny Burring because holy smokes, he was garbage. Yeah, he did suck. Let's see. Also, the Niners had a handsome quarterback. Now they have a Purdy one. Oh.
The jokes kind of ride themselves. I'm not gonna lie.
They do.
Hey, he's Purdy and he's cheap.
Yes.
Purdy cheap.
Remember the Rick Meyer days? Oh, yes, I do, because Drew Bledsoe should have been our number one pick, but we decided that one year to beat the Patriots to secure the number 2 pick. So we wound up getting Rick Meyer while they got Drew Bledsoe. And again,
maybe who knows if you get Drew Bledsoe, do you draft Tom Brady in the very deep future?
That's true. Yeah, maybe Brady replaces him in the future. Yeah. The pain,
the agony.
Yeah. There he goes. See, Dan, we're going to the game this year. I'm going to break that tradition. So, let's see. Is there any baseball questions?
Let's just go to the bottom. Go to the very bottom at this point.
Here's a. In the words of the late great Daryl Vader, Luke, you came from my dong, or was it Luke, I am your donger, or something like that? Jeez. Yeah, there's nothing left now. I think mostly
balls and no. We can agree on that.
Here we go.
Okay.
Which Angels traded at the deadline will have the most success? Anderson, for me.
Anderson or Taylor Ward. I think they both have the most promise when they get traded, if they get traded, whatever the scenario will be. But Tyler Anderson has proved that he was really good with the Dodgers, had a bad year last year in a transitional year going to Phil Nevin and having a crappy pitching coach in Matt Wise. Now you're starting to see him come about, and he always does well in interleague pitching. Mm-hmm. That's why. So if there is any team that needs a guy like Tyler Anderson, it would be somebody in the National League. And maybe, who knows, it's the Atlanta Braves. They lost a couple of pitchers so far this year. They need something in that sense. I don't know. It'll be that sense. Taylor Ward could stay in the American League. He could be an outfielder. He could be a DH. Find somebody with that hole at the end of the day. But we'll see what happens. But I think it would be between those two in that case scenario.
Yeah, I would say that because those guys are probably the ones that are going to get you back the best results as far as like major league ready players.
Here's a good one from Alex. Out right there. Would you trade for or try to sign Vladdy Jr. when he becomes a free agent?
Depends on how much he wants.
The tough part about it is, my opinion, he's a DH because you have Nolan Shonwell playing first, and Guerrero Jr.'s defense is not as good at first like his dad's was in the outfield.
But I would keep him open to, because remember he started at third.
Yeah.
So you could possibly put him in there in a game or two where it's, where you're predicting that more guys are going to hit the right field.
Toronto's going to want to haul for him, especially if they're going to burn it down very fast.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
So I wouldn't do that. And when Vladdy Jr. becomes a free agent, he's going to want maybe he's not going to get the biggest bank of the bunch, but he's going to get some sort of a bag.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't see it happening that way unless the Angels have an epiphany and figure things out. But
I agree. And Willie says, do you think the Angels will trade with No, they never do.
They never do. And the day that happens, it's mostly in the free agents. Sean Figgins left for Seattle. Other people have gone to the Oakland A's. Jared Walsh went to, Texas, but that's all free agency. That I don't foresee the Angels. Maybe the Angels, I think in recent trades, they mostly trade with the National League.
Yeah.
It's very rare, like the Phillies, the Mets, the
Centrals.
Braves, Central. Like there really isn't many trades for the Angels. They mostly go to the National League. So it would be interesting if they do find a partner in the AL this year.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Ooh, oh, for you. Oh, okay.
Yes.
I didn't see half that statement. All I saw was, would you take Squid back? No, stop.
If we could get a second Super Bowl, I'll go one further, Eric. I would kiss him on the cheek.
Wait, which cheek?
Not his butt cheek. But
would he make you ink? Or maybe you'd make him ink.
I would make him ink. Yeah. I'd have to bend down to his level since I'm so much taller, but yes, I would kiss him on the cheek and put my right leg up. If that meant giving the Seahawks
your little
Super Bowl.
foot pop. Honestly, I would say yes. If that answer was for the 49ers, I'd say the same thing.
Yeah.
We're 21-36. We can't be any worse than this.
And that would give me something to yell at on a nightly basis.
And you have to remember, would you take Squid back? Your statement did not say he's in the starting lineup every day either.
Yeah, but
he could be Cole Tucker just sitting there looking pretty.
Or putting the halo on the guys all night.
So if that's all he's doing, I am all for it at that point. Heck yeah.
Yeah, he loves Vladdy to be the an angel.
I'd love to see him. The nostalgia of it all. I don't know how it would work.
Yeah, sign Junior, not trade. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, not trade. Now, I think one of the biggest pieces that everybody's going to talk about this offseason is probably going to be Juan Soto.
Yeah.
And he pretty much made it a huge statement that everybody is in play. And it's not, I'm going to favor the Yankees because I'm with them and I'm doing well for them. He is going to go balls to the walls and get as much bank. He will be the highest paid player this offseason.
I just have a feeling, though, if he has any success in the postseason with the Yankees, I think, yeah, for sure he's going to stay.
Yankees haven't spent money in a really, good money in a really long time. Besides Garrett Cole, they haven't done it since the 2009, early 2010s.
Yeah.
This could be it for them.
Could be. It could be.
Could be.
Grillmaster says he's got, what is it? Perry loves trading with Atlanta. It just depends if he's going to be here. He could get fired too.
I know. Do the Angels fire him in the middle of the season?
That's the thing that nobody's talking about, but it could be a possibility.
Why would you though?
Because the ego of Artie seems to think this team should have been a contender. What if he's like, I think this team should win, and then he tells Carpino he's got to go.
Says the guy who wanted to shorten the budget.
Exactly.
Well, again, Perry Manassian has been declining press media and an assortment of other different things. So trust me, the seat is hot.
Mm-hmm.
The seat is hot. Unfortunately, I've been an avid supporter of Perry Manassian, but with this pass off season and the budget and how unfortunately the trade deadline rolled last year and it didn't work out in our favor, I gave Perry major props for trying to make something out of nothing last season at the trade deadline.
Agreed.
Because we tried very hard and it just didn't work out. And now everything after that, it is not working out.
That is true. There's a couple more comments coming in because we're probably running out of time.
I know. We're almost 4 hours. Man, we went. But hey, 171 people still enjoying it right now. So you guys are making this happen. You guys are making us work overtime tonight. We're so worthy of doing it.
Yeah, because what was it? Game over was at 2:37?
2:37. So we've been on for about an hour and 20. Oh my God.
Damn.
Wow.
This is a record for
how
us.
many other post-game shows can say they do this and give the dedication to you, the fans? Nobody can say that. Nobody can tell you what Todd does. I'm just here on an occasion. This is the guy that does it 24/7 for you guys. So it's all him. I got nothing to do with it, man.
Well, I appreciate it. You put in your time too, brother. And
I try.
appreciate this stuff right here. So And I appreciate all the comments. We're not able to catch up to the last ones here because I think he's got a dip, and I'm freezing my ass off. This AC is like at 30 degrees right now. But yes, we would love Juan Soto to be an Angel, but I think that's a super pipe dream. It's all going to come down to whether or not they're going to get rid of these guys at all.
Yeah.
Nevin and Squid, Todd would have a stroke. I almost did last year. I literally almost did.
Yeah. Woo-wee.
But let's play it out like we're supposed to play it out. The Angels lost, not a buttercup, but yet again,
Savage Garden.
So any final thoughts, my man, before we get out of here?
No, I think, tough loss again for the Angels, an opportunity to try to win against a division foe. There was a few moments of this night tonight. Adele's pinch hit grand slam, Moniak taking a ball back over the wall to rob a home run. Soriano, even though his line didn't look great, he had a very dominating performance and he lengthened things out. And even if you want to give some props to Luis Garcia to have a clean frame to still keep the Angels tied at 4. And then, of course, Zach Neto under the radar multi-hit game, which is something he hasn't done recently, but he's starting to come around after a slow start. So, I always hate saying this, but got to take some moral victories here and there in a rebuilding process at this point for the Angels. And 0-for-1 against Seattle this year. But hey, they lost only 1 to Texas, only 1 to Houston. So you know what that means? They're probably going to win the next 2 games.
Yeah. What if we reverse the curse? Because we've been winning the first, losing the next 2. What if we lost this one and win the next 2? That'd be nice.
Unfortunately, we're 0-for-2 on the live watch parties this year. But hey, we weren't no hit in either one of those games.
Yep.
And we actually scored runs tonight.
Yeah, a grand slam.
A grand slam. So they gave us some moments, but for me, at least for me, thank you guys for tuning on in all night long for Halos in the Infield, Catella Chronicles. We are very, very much appreciative for everybody that supports. I know the YouTube page is over 1,000 subscribers now, so we're able to monetize and do a bunch of different things. I know the hats are on the way. The Already Sell shirts are on eBay and Etsy.
Yeah, we'll have some new designs later in the week or next week somewhere.
So we're hoping, and again, we're hoping to do more of these live streams throughout the summer, regardless if the Angels are,
and remotes.
And it doesn't matter if the Angels are winning or losing. We are still going to be out there. Honkism with realism. That's what we are. We love to be Angel fans, but we got to be real at the same time.
It's all about the balance.
It's all about the balance. We are not like other podcast people.
Yep.
We don't do it.
We're not like that. I'm not going to name names.
We're not going to name names, but we're different here, folks. And guess what? You can bunt too.
Yes, absolutely. So for Todd Fox and Dominic Lorenz from Catella Chronicles, if you haven't gone and followed him, do it now, damn it. He's out there. He's waiting for you. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy the Savage Garden. See you tomorrow.
I will be strong. I will be faithful.